Shut up, you two. That was a good one. As good a squeak as it was, though, I'm starting to feel a little dizzy. I think that was all the oxygen I had for the day. Whew. Hey, speaking of which, is Dino Dance back? Somebody test Dino Dance. Have we got the good one back? Has it changed and there was some controversy, but is it back? Yeah, look at that. Riot over. Mina thought she was going to be able to sell some pitchforks, but it's not to be. Kitten Dougie Sothan, welcome to the stream. I only need, worked it out yesterday, 35 seconds trimming off the rally time. Imagine. Was Dino Dance a nonce? No, they changed it for the Pokemon thing, Scotty. Kitten Mindrate, Scotty, Dougie Sothan, how are we all? 1 second, everybody, 1 second, bear with me. First we've got this, and then this. Oh.
Flippity flop, chippity chip chip choppy chopper chops.
You don't want any chops in this, Dougie, I'm sure.
Dino Dance Swazardance.
Mindrate as well, thank you for the 38 months of subs. I appreciate that, Mindrate. Good morning and welcome to the stream. Dougie, thank you for the bits. Are we all well? I appreciate it, as always, Mindrate. Enjoy another month of no ads. Well, thank you for the sub. The Dino Dance is back, even in sub messages and everything. Look, pretty good. Speaking of Mindrate, I want you all to answer me a question. I was speaking to Kitten about this yesterday. When's the last time on this stream you saw one of the roaming NPCs? When did you last see Mindrate in town? When did you last see Kitten at the Strawberry Field? When did you last see Dangerous John at the end of the road? When did you last see Mazak at Alcarion's? Apparently, I noticed this yesterday, so I tried to do a bit of careful Googling. When they did the update that did Sothan's kill you and stuff in December, for some people it broke the roaming NPCs. So we will never see Mindrate again, or Kitten again, or Mazak again, or whoever, unless we die. That's kind of sad, right? However, Mindrate, thank you for the sub. We miss you dearly. You bought our entire stock, a lot of pitchforks. And this is busted as well, I don't know how this has happened. I moved a bunch of Game. Hello. Okay, never mind. I demand Ronya send me my message in a crappy way, but I've been Team 2 both times you did a prediction I was here for, so maybe I do want a shot. No, you don't. Where's the game? Hello. Game, there we go. Okay. Technical difficulties all over the place. I was going to say something, but I've completely forgot. I can't remember. What was it? Was it something about... Oh, yeah! All I need to beat this game is to complete the rally in 35 seconds faster. That's all I need. Yeah, the NPCs are gone. I don't know if there's been a rapture Kitten or what, but 35 seconds. That's all we need. And we're gonna do, as I said before the rally, we're gonna do rally, off day, rally, off day, rally, off day. Because if I just try and push through to the rally, I'll end up forgetting something, or I'll break something, or I'll be going too fast and I'll be rushing. I'll get a fucking prison sentence as long as my arsehole. I'll starve to death. There'll be no food. There'll be something will go wrong. So I feel like we need to do a bit of a cool, calm day, right? Also, the car needs repairs because I broke the clutch on it yesterday. There's the thing. Listen to this. Yesterday, all I need is 35 seconds on yesterday's PB. But yesterday, the time that I set that was only 35 seconds away from victory, I set with a pretty bad go off the road, get stuck in a ditch, have to fix it crash, and a broken clutch for the entire last half. We can make time up there, surely. If I had a broken and slipping clutch, which meant I kept having my revs die, I think there's margin for improvement there. Alright, speaking of the clutch, where we left off yesterday is having us at Alkerion's, who is now closed, which is very convenient. Thank you, Alkerion, as always. With the car in pieces. What did I repair yesterday? Yeah, got a new starter. I got a new clutch. And we got a new alternator, right? Hopefully the gearbox has all gone back on. I did do that big bolt at the back, didn't I? Yes. And...
He saw a scarecrow trying to have a wank. Turns out he was just clutching at straws.
Yeah. You can have it. Speaking of Santa, and welcome to the stream, and thank you for the bits. For once, the car is in pieces and all over the floor, and it's not Santa's fault. I'm thirsty and hungry, though. Do I maybe take the Ferndale for a quick drive, just up over the crest of that hill and go and get a drink? Yeah, we'll maybe start with that. He won't mind the Ferndale, would he? Or did you break everything again? What you see there, Dougie, is me fixing everything. Santa, good afternoon. Let's promise today, Santa, to not smash each other's cars up. Deal? Just have one day where we don't ruin each other's futures. Just 'cause I impregnated your girlfriend, I get it. But there's no need to start attacking people's vehicles. Alright, let's go for a quick trip. In fact, if I'm driving the Ferndale, given how awful this car is in terms of crush modes, or whatever you call it. What do you call the bit at the front of a car that collapses? That's designed to take the... What's it called? Crush zone or some shit like that? Crumble. Crumble zone, is it? Crumple. That's it. Crumple. With a P. Yeah. Because of the lack of... Not Cookie Crisp. It's the lack of a crumple zone. I don't want to be having a crash in this piece of shit. Crumple. Yeah, you got it right. Clumple. Clumple. Cookie Crisp. Puts bat away. Gets bat back out. Listen. We've all said things we don't mean. We've all damaged each other's cars. We've all impregnated each other's girlfriends. But that doesn't mean we need to fight. We're all friends here. Kitten's impregnated more girlfriends than the rest of us put together, but we still accept her here, so we can do this. We can be friends. Actually, let me just pull right up. Oh, I hate the Ferndale. Ooh, I hate the Ferndale. I just realised I've got water in the back of the car, haven't I? In jugs that's free. Let's save that for emergencies. Those old American steel body cars are a bit like driving a box made of guillotine bullet. Yeah. It just turns into massive shards of deadly metal, right? Whenever you have a head-on collision, as we saw with the tree when dear old is it Jothan that? No, I tell you who it was. The oft-forgotten Ginblade. Where's Cousin going? That's Cousin going that way. We're fine. Remember Ginblade? Me neither. Actually, I think Ginblade might have been the one that had the red car. Remember that Chrisman car that looked amazing? Ooh, that's fine, that's fine. It's not my car, bollocks to it. Hopefully Alkerion doesn't get too spicy about me borrowing his car, given I've driven it. We can still see his repair shop from here. Then again, I've got this if I need to drive home, but if he causes problem and smashes my car up and throws it around the town, then... Ooh, that would be a problem. That would set Fallout back a couple of months. So let's not piss about too much. I do not fancy having to go scour the map for car parts again. I've got a lot of shit sucks as well to do. I guess having the money wouldn't be that much of a problem, would it? Sorry, it wouldn't hurt and it would help with potential problems. Having money wouldn't be a problem, he says. Well, good stuff. I will leave the radio on. We need some inspiration for putting a fucking engine back together. Do you know, since I've been off sugar, the very little that I have, so I usually have a slightly sugary coffee at this time, but I usually have something sugary, usually fruit, for lunch. As I sit down now, I feel more tired this week than I've ever felt on stream. Just from that tiny little bit of sugar that I have with my lunch sometimes. That's dumb. We're idiots. You've not been off, sweetheart. Stop calling me sugar. Oh, Trim, I can't bite my fist anymore. Trim, welcome to the stream. It's dumb, right? And I am, like, the second I get in bed, asleep immediately. Because I've been off sugar this last 5 days. Look at the state of the car. You guys are still sure that you don't want me to repair any of this bodywork until the end, right? Trim, welcome to the stream. You're good at putting engines together. What order do I need to do this in? So that's the alternator. No repairs, only results. The pistons are looking... Oh, can I even get this in without his hoist? No, yeah. Yeah, we can do the trick, can't we? The trick. I forgot about the trick. Yeah, let's get the engine put straight back in. God, I hope this thing starts. Watch the trick, you ready? This is where it doesn't work and I embarrass myself. You ready? Am I allowed to repair any engine components, Trim, or have I just got to win? And that goes in there like that. No repairs. Well, I nearly did it with a broken clutch yesterday, so in reality, you don't need wheels or anything, right? That might be a bit too far back. Have I fucked up the trick? Nope. Look at the trick. Thank you, Beer Crate. Is that bolt bust? Don't be. Get. And that one as well. Is this really happening? Okay, we're good, we're good. Thandia, welcome to the stream. Shut up, Trim, you owl. I meant parrot. What? You called him an owl because he repeated himself. Thandia, I can't believe you're even talking to me. I mean, we all take a step down in our social standing now and again to cheer you up, Trim. I should be aiming to lose weight, Dougie. Yeah, I'm intentionally not eating this massive bag of chips that are there right now because I think that'll put too much weight on. You're allowed to talk to him now, Thandia, because Chelsea won last night. In the 94th minute. Against the Championship side. 5 changes. And 3 kids. Was it the 90th minute? That's not too bad, actually. That's alright. That's not a last-minute winner at all, is it?
Can you imagine? Calm down.
I know, right? Can you imagine? Mina, 54 months. Ridiculous. Mina, welcome to the stream. Cross your fingers, Mina, so this engine starts. I need somebody to give me a bit of faith. Mina, thank you for 54 months. Enjoy no more adverts. I'm so mad that they were happy after the game. What, Chelsea? If I was Pochettino, I'd have punched most of them for relying on that prick. To be honest, Leeds looked pretty comfortable in that second half. We played like we've been playing all season, just holding possession and just playing it through and isolating nerves. You made Archie Gray look like fucking Pirlo. And he's been playing at right back all season. The sun is shining and life is... You can't make me say that term, Mina. Try as you might. I've been there. I've made that mistake. This is 7-6, isn't it? Yeah. The club is in shambles if I was happy with that result. Well, I mean, you got to celebrate wins if they're not coming very fast, right? And Pochettino can celebrate it because he's kept him in a fucking job. I mean, I appreciate the sub as always. You know what sounds really good about that? What's that? Anything with sugar in it. I agree. Lemon drizzle cake. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Chelsea are a championship side. The thing is with Chelsea is it seems like they had absolutely no plan yesterday and no idea. But because all of their players are ridiculously expensive, even though we did have a plan, there was enough individual quality to get the goals that needed to carry them over the line, right? So strategically, they have a lot to be desired. They leave a lot to be desired, but we have conceded 2 goals all of 2024, for example. Yet, Chelsea managed to put 3 past us last night. They scored more in that game than we've conceded for the entire season. So they've definitely got the quality. A big slice of cake would be... Kit, why have you brought that up while I'm sat here with sugar withdrawals? Oh, lemon drizzle cake's so good. We get that sticky... Oh... Sticky toffee pudding's good as well. I know it's like a very basic thing, and it was... But still... That team... Well, I just don't think any of them expect themselves to be there for very long, do they? Despite the fact they've got stupid long contracts. My brother-in-law posted it in the family WhatsApp, so you get to suffer. I've tried zero cake. That's not eating any cake at all. That's what I'm on at the moment, Thandir, and I'll be honest, it's miserable. Wait, I haven't drained all the oil, have I? I just thought. Merkin, welcome to the stream. Pay attention, everyone. See how expertly you put that shaft in the hole. You see that? My axle work is beautiful. Merkin, how's it going? Sticky toffee pudding is probably my favourite. A bit of cream. Bitter. Respect. Alright, this is all in, right? Good, right. Let's have this attached. Hello? Fuck this game. Ooda. Where's Tool Mode gone? Tool Mode, come back to me. There we go. Jam Wedge, how's it going? Thank you for 20 months, Jam Wedge. Good afternoon. You've walked into us, me replacing the clutch, and Kitten talking about sticky toffee pudding and lemon drizzle cake like a maniac. Thank you, Jam Wedge. I appreciate the sub. Enjoy another 30 days of no ads. No, wait, put the belt on before I... Get in there. Kitten is a gassy lassie, especially with all that lemon drizzle cake. Get on there. I have an excuse now. ISIS makes cakes with no joy in them. Sounds about right. Oh, wait a minute. That company formerly known as ISIS makes them. I missed the context there. You can get sugar-free cakes and a company called ISIS. That's a hell of a career turn. Respect, almost. They've straightened up their ways. I need to go to the shop and buy some sausages, don't I? But it's... If I went and bought a sausage and chips from the shop, you'd all call me fat, right? I tell you what we'll have. We'll have a bit of delicious water. Look at this stand here, the no cake diet. It gets my hunger down a smidge. It's not bleach. Do love a sticky toffee pudding. I know, right? And lemon drizzle cake is good. As much as it really pains me to admit that Kitten's right sometimes. What did they rename to now? ISIS? Did they actually? ISIS. They renamed to E-Qaeda. There's no excuse for peeling paint off the walls. Who needs paint? Look at this car, it's beautiful. Let this be proof. Right, do I go sleep in town? That's probably the sensible option, right? But I need to eat. And all they sell at fucking shop is fatty stuff. Press 1 for sausage and chips, even though my character's overweight and it's negatively affecting my performance at the rally. Wait, why is the fucking... I don't know why I was so confident that the car was going to start. Trim said, don't do it. Ah, yes, sounds so refreshing. He loves it, yeah. It's water from the beautiful tap. Alkarion, good morning. He says, do it. Coffee cake as well. Kat, why are we having this discussion about you not starting? What? There is no way to plug in the... Okay, I'm going to save and come back in. That's evident. We know that that's a bug from the start. Why didn't they just change it to ISIS? That's that film, innit? With the little idiots and the nuts and stuff. Getting me cancelled for that joke. Trim. Yeah. Salted caramel coffee cake. Oh, we shouldn't be having this discussion, should we? You can't fish in this game so far. Jesus. I should have fish, it's true. Fish spoil really quickly, Dougie. So you can't bring them out with you. Because they'll just go rotten in the car and it'll waste them. The best spice is hunger. Fandy. 100% this baby is going to give me diabetes. I'm about to cross the road and buy a whole fucking cake. Jesus help me. You brought this up for the record before we start getting blamed. Alright, can I actually attach my battery when we get in this time? Alkarion, good morning. The competition were all mammoths, Santa. Why have we instantly started talking about food? I said, do you know what? I'm having kind of withdrawals because I've been off sugar this week. And then we immediately started talking about lemon drizzle cake and toffee cake. Forgot to say it was Dog's birthday yesterday. Does that mean he's 4 years old? Birthday trim, my brother-in-law did this. Your brother-in-law got Trim a dog? Can't you, like, salt the fish and they last longer or something? Make jerky out of it. No, you can't, alas. Your brother-in-law made you have a baby. Wait, yeah, is that what you mean, kid? Posted a cake in the family chat. Bullshit is apparently 4. Buy you off sugar? I've been having every now and again I get this like really intense bloating. I don't know what it is and I've been having it. What? Alright, there's something wrong here. I can't reattach the battery because it doesn't have a post. Yeah, and I don't know what it is, so I'm working on eliminating certain things from the diet. And this week, and next week it's sugar. No, I can't take it out, Trim. I don't know. I don't think it's the fact that I need a new battery. Let me just... Maybe if I pop this off. But that's going to leave the negative one plugged in and it's going to blow the battery. Okay, so let me... Okay, out and back in. What? Come on, game. I've got a rally to win. Look. I'm supposed to have a thing to screw the battery in here. I need the wiring mesh to rewire the starter, don't I? I don't have the wiring mesh, that's at home. Satana. Fuck! I forgot about that. I took the fucking starter motor off, which meant that it's now not wired up anymore. And I need to go and get... Satana! Ah, okay. Suppose we're going to have to drive to Ferndale to town and try and get Alkarion to not start panicking that his beloved fucking shit heap of a car's missing. Because if he takes this and smashes it up, that... Ooh. Right. Can I sleep on the back seat of the Ferndale? No. I need to... Oh, God. Yeah, that'll fix the bloating as well, Trim, but don't tell Studley. What a new battery. Kitten's brother-in-law got her pregnant. Pass it on. Let him torture himself some more without sugar. Alright. Let me just work this out so I don't end up adding another 6 months onto the playthrough. I need to drive the Ferndale to town. What's it like for fuel? Half a tank. Drive to town, eat, drink, sleep, Ferndale, immediately back. Because if he accuses me of stealing the Ferndale, he's going to smash my car up and throw the pieces all over the map. And I don't want that. Could be a trigger. Sister-in-law has Crohn's and one of her main trouble. Yeah, exactly. So I just figured, also, I'll get a bit healthier while doing this, and I might learn a thing or two, and also it's just kind of interesting. So I thought I'll go for the easy one first, and I've gone for sugar, because there's going to be carbs and dairy and all sorts coming up. So I thought I'd go for the easy one. I don't know what to do next. Caffeine, maybe. Congrats on the baby, Santa. Santa's not having a baby in-game, don't forget. Because somebody stole his girlfriend. Whoa, take it steady, Stubler. This is the Ferndale. We've been here before. Fuck you, Santa. At least my mate didn't steal my girl. I don't get it. In-game, Santa. In-game, in-game. Nice lady. That actually made me uncomfortable hearing out loud. Never say that again. Don't blame me. P-word Friday is going to get chopped. It really is, yeah. I already can't have it tomorrow. Because there's so much fucking sugar in the takeaway P-word sauce. Don't know what I'll have to have just loads of chips and onion rings or something. Do you have coffee for the taste or for the caffeine? Taste, always, yeah. Yeah, I don't need the caffeine at all. I'm just going to switch to decaf probably. I think decaf's got like 1-2% coffee or something compared to a normal one, right? So that'll do. Be fine. Yeah, the smell as well also helps. Leaving confused. Here comes Scotty with his root coffee. What's root coffee? The breath debuff is really annoying though. It's good for primary school teachers though. They seem to love that breath debuff. Chicory root coffee. No caffeine, but the taste of coffee. I mean, it's not like decaf coffee doesn't exist though, right? I'll just drink decaf. Found a new burger joint near me. I think I'm going to have that for dinner. Do it. Get as much sugary shit as possible, Merkin, just for me, because I can't, I'm not having it. Yeah, that's what I say, Scotty. Decaf's got like 2 or 3% in, but I'm not allergic to it. I'm just cutting back all the way, so that'll be fine. Yeah. Yeah, I was saying to you, to both, I was saying that decaf has like some caffeine in it a couple of minutes ago. I planned for it. School teachers be all like strong cheese and coffee breath. They've got the right idea. I mean, when you're dealing with a bunch of little kids, you're going to have strong cheese and coffee, aren't you? Every hour or so, just to get through the day. If you want a full cut, you should have the chicory. Yeah, nah, I'm good. Caffeine for me is the odd Pepsi you see me drink on stream and the coffee you see me drink on stream. And sometimes a coffee in the morning in the winter. So it's not like I'm drinking it all the time or I've got a bloody Red Bull addiction or anything like that. So I should be able to just scale it back and at least see some, if there's any link at all. Get burgers with no buns, get them wrapped in lettuce. Just protein and salt. Respect. Alright, I'll carry on. Please don't complain about the car being out for too long. If the kids gets too energetic, just breathe on them so they faint. It's perfect. Oh god, yeah. Trouble is, Mina, is it affects their stealth. Because sometimes a teacher would stand behind you and wait for you to stop misbehaving. We can all think of the scene from like sitcoms and stuff. But when their coffee breath's that bad, you sense them from the other side of the room. I'll tell you this for free, you'll sleep like a fucking brick. What, knocking caffeine off? Yeah, it's amazing, right? And you feel less tired in the morning. Caffeine is the biggest fucking scam. When you're tired, you think, oh, I just need more caffeine. But the only way to truly fix the lack of sleep issues and being tired in the morning and stuff is to have zero caffeine. It's it's the best scam in the world because it tricks you into thinking you need to keep piling on, doesn't it? Genius. Oh shit. But on the plus side, coffee's amazing. Can you imagine crying to your parents about it while they enjoy a nice cup of coffee? Coffee breath's like, I need to put this in park, don't I? Fuck. I'm trying to remember what fucking buttons I need to put in park. There we go. Oh, there's some people in the office where you see them have 5 or 6 coffees a day. Jesus. I love coffee, but I don't want to be relying on it that much. Is the pub open? It's Monday night, the pub should be open. Imagine crazy. Yeah, I know, right? And you stop misbehaving with the looming threat of getting caught. It's a win-win. Oh, this guy's here. I don't want to deal with this guy. I just want to have a beer and a sausage and chips. Where's Augur and Jamie? Oh, they'll be in the pub, won't they? Mate, we don't need to fight. Come out here. Let's settle this like... Can I have a... I'll have a beer, please. Yeah, I know. And I'll have sausage and chips. Need a nap? Die. Time for sleep? Die. Time to wake up? Dead. Oh, you did it for 6 months and you were tired 24/7. Did what for 6 months, you mean? Oh, caffeine. I see. No caffeine. When I go to the office, I have 2. 1 for the journey and 1 mid-morning. Yeah. Kind of need to normalise drinking decaf, don't we, so we can enjoy all the benefits without having the downsides. I've told the story a bunch of times about a friend of ours' kid brother, right, with energy drinks. I'm sure I've told that a million times. Also, small gross warning, there's a chance you get backed up by cutting it all in one go, so grab some of those natural lax stuff and you'll be fine. You know, some people say, don't they, that the second they touch coffee, they immediately need a shit, or within like an hour or something. Where's the table doing, though? Going to the man. That's Uncle Mina. This is how he passes his Tuesday evenings. Or is it Tuesday morning at this point? Yeah. Come on. Might as well have a fucking cig while I'm waiting. Cut everything. No caffeine, sugar, corn, prawn, soy, peanuts, gluten, dairy. You think about the things people have allergies to. We cut for 6 months. I didn't cheat or falter once, so my body was just dead. Damn. What made you do that? Why is it playing this fucking song? Thank you. That was too much of a meal and I probably put weight on because of that, which is going to negatively affect my performance in the fucking rally. 1 second. Caffeine doesn't make you less tired. Yeah, it blocks the neurotransmitter binding locations that tell you when you're tired. If you want to actually feel less tired, drink a coffee, then take a short nap. Some of the neurotransmitters get released and then replaced by caffeine, so the effects of a nap last longer. Yeah, we had a big conversation about this once where Mina was explaining it to us in Discord, and for some reason I've got a picture that I edited of... Let me see if I can find it. So, it'll take me a second. I probably won't find it. I'll stick it in Discord, but... No, this Doom House Gubs folder is full of shit. Yeah, for some reason I edited a picture to try and understand it a million years ago of caffeine filling the tiredness bays in a car park, and all the actual tiredness couldn't get in. Some stupid shit. I'm like that with Relentless and shit. After 20 minutes, it makes you feel sick. Oh! It's fine. Trying to figure out what was causing so much inflammation in my body and making me hurt all the time. Oh, did it work? Is it like The Sims where you gain weight if you overeat? I think it's overeating that does it, Mina, yeah. Like if you go below the hunger bar, I think that's where weight gain comes in. But that's just a guess. Alright, let's just pray that my car's not been smashed up. Also trying to lose weight, which is extremely difficult with PCOS, so trying to find the inflammation was the first step. Yeah, it's just information gathering, right? Plus it's interesting, I think. It's interesting to do it. If you go in there, he'll... Damn, Fendi, look at that monster. I mean, he did. He knocked me out. Ended up losing a stone and change and then pregnant. Probably a good time to do it, right? Okay. Alright, I've survived. Now, all I have to do is fill the car up. I'm going to buy some sausages. And then I need to go home in the Ferndale. He's going to kill me, isn't he? I could go home in the shit truck. How about that? Maybe that's a safer way of doing things. No, how am I going to do that? How am I going to do this? If I take the Ferndale back to Alkarion, then I need to get in the Ferndale again and go home. Is he not open yet? Useless bastard. Then again, I don't need him now, do I? Let's get in the Ferndale and go. That's only speculation, though. I mean, I'm not sure if that's how hunger works in this game, but something like that. Where's my helmet? Come here, you. Belt on. Gorilla Radio. At least the extra weight for being pregnant will come off in a few months. Of course, then you have to carry it and feed it. That's true, Dark. Sothan, don't penalise me for that one. Chicory is interesting because it's a mild sedative, but still acts as an appetite stimulant, which is another effect of caffeine. True. Same with nicotine as well, isn't it? Whenever you cut coffee or cut... if you're a regular user, if you cut coffee or cut nicotine, both of them make you really hungry, don't they? And peckish. Satan, good afternoon, those things. That's 21. Right, let's take this back, because if my car's been smashed up, then I give up on everything. So it's a mild sedative. Hey, up there he is on his way to work, look. Hello! Didn't knock him off his bike. He's I'm a good person. God, imagine completing the rally in the Ferndale. Fuck that. And we'll lose 2 stones and change. Is that what, is that... No, wait, what? Is that kind of weight gain due to carrying the baby as well as the baby itself? Is that what you're referring to? It would be a nice simplification. Yeah, that's what I've been trying to do, Mina. So I've been eating sausages one at a time and stopping when the hunger bar's at like 5% instead of going all the way into the... Because sometimes the hunger bar was at 5% and I'd eat like a full pack of sausages. I was chatting shit with Satan. I was trying to work out where the extra, like... where all the extra pounds were coming from. Extra £21 or something from a normal baby. You know, it's weird, you have the same with quitting drugs. Yeah, definitely, yeah. You know, addicts that get clean and a few years later they've blown up like a blimp. Pulled the ripcord, as they say. Just popping in before I head out to pick up a kid. A kid. It makes it sound like you have to go find one. will allow me to correctly call you Dark. Oof. This music fits so well. That's called the Loud Song, Thandir. Speaking of which, it's gone rather quiet since. Hello, radio? Didn't realise it was this. I was trying to shoot with it. The reason you eat when you stop smoking is twofold. You can taste food so much better, and the oral fixation habit needs to be met, yeah. You get fidgety, don't you, as well? You want something to do, like you say, with the oral fixation. And before Kitten has a 12-pound baby. It just walks out. It's that developed. Nicotine suppresses the appetite, caffeine stimulates it, as well as bowel activity, so quitting caffeine may leave you with bloating and constipation. True, Kitten did prepare me for the two, yeah. We'll have to see. But it's an interesting experiment, right? That's how parents do it. They pick one from the pool every day. Nice kid, tired kid, hungry kid, angry kid, misbehaving kid. It's just a lottery. What if you end up with a ginger one, Mina? Is that just the risky take? It does sound like Africa, doesn't it? Yeah. Sometimes when this song starts, by Toto, you just wanted me to sound deaf. You was in kindergarten and got picked up by random parents that day. And you've lived with them ever since. You know what? Keep the Ferndale slow. Actually quite a pleasant drive. You was forgotten once. I'll never let my dad forget it. You got forgotten. Then again, we've forgotten you a few times on like Sharkbait Cove and stuff and left without you. I can see how it happens. It's your lack of science acumen that means you sort of drift into the background. It's also a vasodilator. So you may get headaches during the withdrawal. So yeah, I've got headaches from sugar. I think it's from sugar, isn't it? I remember from playing excessive amounts of Fallout 3 in preparation for this playthrough after this. Do you know what? Ferndale, not as bad as I make it out to be. But now I need to check that my car's there, because there is a chance that he has decided that I have stolen the Ferndale and smashed my car up in revenge. Being forgotten is one of the worst feelings. Okay, the car's still there. We're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, for now at least, we're good. But I need to take this again and go home. Because I don't have a wiring mess here, and I need a wiring mess to finish the car. Vasodilator. Vasodilator. Well, it's pretty tight, don't it? I may cave and play Sea of Thieves soon. I kind of missed in Monkey Island. Yeah, go get that last one done. It's tippy tapers. And then we can, at some point in the future, we can get them that final commendation done. Get me circus. Monkey Island. True. Alright. I don't know what I don't know whether this is necessary, but I feel like I need to do it for the sake of my own sanity. Alkirion, hello. Hey, and I might as well get something done while I'm here. And then he won't bollock me for taking the Ferndale, right?
Jos me tietty hinnasta sovitaan, niin ehkä me saadaan tästä... No, sanotaan rusinaton pulla, ainakin.
What do I get done? I could do something done while I'm here. Engine tuning, windshield replacement, suspension mount straightening. It's expensive though. I get the nitrous bottle filled up. Wheel alignment I've already done. Brake check and repair? No, I promised Mindright that the car's not getting any bodywork repair until the rally's done. Pair of broken engine parts. could get brake check and repair done. Because if I have something done, then no, but then again, I need to go and get the wiring mess, don't I? Am I allowed to take the Ferndale? I will be back in no time at all. Yeah? Just need to borrow the Ferndale. Deal? Alright, it's fine. Drekka, welcome to the stream. Make sure you get the undercoating. How's it going, Drekka? Good morning. Have any of you tried being in a mall as a kid and then your parents hide from you because you didn't want to leave a game store? Yeah. I used to just, when I was like 8 and 9 or whatever, I used to just follow my dad around because I was bored, and I used to daydream all the time. And he used to walk me in circles around the same aisle, laughing at me, and I'd just follow him like an idiot. And then I'd look up, and not only he was laughing, but like 5 or 6 other strangers in the shop were all laughing. I was just gawping into space, following him. God, I ate shopping as a kid.
There is a cardiac surgeon in Missouri called Dr. Loki Skylizard. Dr. Skylizard was allowed to choose his name when he was a child.
It's called Dr. Loki Skylizard. That's amazing. Mind right, while you're in the area, may I suggest Dr. Loki Skylizard for any of your surgical needs? Jamie, welcome to the stream. That's a banger. I finished it and they just added fucking new thing, bastards. Yeah, well we did, don't forget, we did we did 2/3 of it, didn't we? Me, you and Mina, but we just needed to do the last bit of the new thing that they added. Emphasis on the wrong syllable. So then shut up. Yeah. If you remember, I think when you started playing WoW, you kept playing it on a Monday and Mina and I were saying, oh, we'll do it next week, just to finish it off. We were going to do the full third part because you'd not done it, but we were going to speedrun it because you said you weren't interested. You finished it once already yourself? Yeah, we were doing it, yeah. We were going to redo the whole thing because we needed to do it one more time. If you remember, we had to redo all of the Tall Tales. So me, you and Mina did part 1 and part 2 completely. If you remember, to get the new commendation that they added. Yeah. And the third one, we need to go back and get the commendation as a group, and we're still waiting on it. To be fair, getting brought along to the store for the weekly shopping sucked. Yes, it did. Yeah, the stuff they added, Kitten, we've done 2/3 of the stuff they added. You did, we all completed the Tall Tales, and then in like December, we started going back through the Tall Tales to get the commendations. Me, you and Mina planned 3 Mondays to get it all done. We did the first one, got the new achievement, did the second one, got the new commendation, and we had the third one to do, but you were playing WoW a lot around that time. So we never got to do the third one, so that is still to do. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Kitten, listen. We have not done the third one together. That is still to be done. Yeah. My dad is mental. Wait, what? We were trained so aggressively, my dad would click his fingers and we would come to him. He would whistle just slightly and made a call thing, said to us, shit. You're fucking running me in circles over nothing. I was just explaining that we need to do that third thing. And then you said they've added a bunch of new stuff. Forget it, it's good. We still need to do it though at some point. My dad always said, we gave you a name for a reason. Make sure people use it. If they whistle, you're not a dog. Don't respond. Do you know, I used to know, well, I used to work for him actually, but there's a guy, my old boss's son, has a name that you can very, very easily shorten. So everybody who shortened his name to the very clear, like, if his name was Thomas, for example, imagine calling him Tom. And any time anybody ever shortened his name, he said, I gave him the name Thomas for a reason. Use it. And he'd say that to strangers. Fucking lunatic. Shopping for my parents at least was probably 2 or 3 hours. It felt like 3 years, yeah. Oh. When Gwynblade was a teenager, he used to go for guitar lessons, and we used to go and like do the weekly shopping as a family while he was having his guitar lesson, or after he'd finished his guitar lesson. He was in there for an hour, but it felt to me as a, like, I don't know, 9-year-old, it felt like we were in town waiting for him for 4 days. I used to dread the weekends because, turns out he's really good at guitar now, so I suppose he wins. Oh, it was awful. When I was 5, my dad told me when I was your age, I was 6, and I've been living ever since. And look what you've done with that information, certainly. My dad's the same, but I haven't been listening to things. Right, let's get this wiring mess and get back to Alkarions. Then your mum runs into that old friend from school, and you're there for 5 hours in the aisle while people are trying to shop around you. You know, the thing that I see every time I go for a walk in this town, I see 4 or 5 dogs asleep on the pavement on the end of a lead because they're fucking people are chatting to somebody they've met. The poor dogs, they just sort of wander around for a bit looking bored and trying to get some movement, but no, they just give up and go to sleep. The poor dogs, so excited to go for a walk, and all of a sudden they find themselves asleep halfway around. Imagine how desperate dogs are for walks, and then you get halfway around and make them sleep, the poor little bastards. For some reason, it was always the bread or milk aisle. It's probably for the best, right? So you don't have to sit and look at all the good shit. Like the lemon fucking drizzle cake. Like waiting for an NPC that only arrives on Tuesdays. Or the rally that only happens on Saturdays. Well, that's just made me think back to Gwynblade's guitar lessons and, wandering around the same shops. And then you get really excited because you're going to go in the game shop and you get to read the back of all the video games that we can't afford. And then leave without anything. Pretty good. What a day out. Instead, you're right in the middle of where everyone wants to be, just embarrassed to high heaven that these hens were stop yapping. Do they get out of the way when somebody's like, oh, sorry, I need to slip past? Fucking shopping trolley etiquette. Yeah. Ooh, there's a thing that grinds my gears. This is just low-quality observational comedy at this point, but still. Please no inspection. The inspection will screw me if it comes in the next few days. It'll screw me out of the next rally, potentially. But I think it's due. Just stand there laughing at stupid jokes. Parents, who needs them? My dad forced me to compete in a swimming competition and I didn't want to, so he said, fine, you're not coming home with us. You can walk home. So I walked from 2 hours from one city to another. And when I got home, I got a participation award that my dad got from the swimming trainer. You got a participation award for not competing in something you were supposed to compete in. He made you walk 2 hours home, I kind of respect it. Kind of respect that, I'll be honest. That's amazing. There's a fucking lesson you'll learn. It wouldn't fly now, of course. The good thing is that my mum is very introverted, so she tends not to carry on conversations. The bad thing is that she's universally beloved, so everyone wants to talk to her. I take solace knowing that she was just as tortured as I was by those conversations. Yeah, you don't want that socialite parent, do you? You never leave him. Right, I've got the wiring mess. That was the only thing I needed. Let's have a drink before we leave. And I need to get the Ferndale back before Boyo starts complaining. I want to stay home and play WoW, not go to Walmart. Mother-in-law's like that. I hate going to town with her. She's a peach, but Lord, can she talk. I used to work with a guy that was extremely social. He was about 20 years older than me at the time, so he'd have been 45 or something like that. And he, no, he'd be 50, he'd be in his 50s by that point. Anyway, he was, we used to drive in a van. It was a manual labour job. He used to drive into town, into the middle of whatever town, and if he was anywhere near where he was from, there used to be a queue of people at the van window waiting to talk to him. I mean, I admire the social skills, but I can't hear the radio because of the queue of fucking... Sounds like your dad, yeah. I like it, I respect it, but still. Oh shit. This is why you go out at 2 AM and not a minute before. I get a bit like that at football myself. Even though I look like a bit of an introvert online, in real life it's not the case. So at football, for example, I end up spinning around in circles talking to everybody from all aisles in all directions because I've made friends with them or spoke to them at some point, and that now it becomes a bit of a... Sometimes I think I'm too tired to do it, so I consider going into the ground at like 5 minutes before kickoff so I can just walk in. I like wrestle with it, that's the problem. My dad's the one that everyone on God's green earth knows, including Kitten, yeah. It's a good thing to me. It's a good thing. I think we can all sit here and talk about how we like to be introverted and we like to avoid conversation and that sort of thing. But it's not the way to live, is it? It's just the way that we're dealing with it, I suppose. Like an idiot, I'm like it online and not in real life, which is the most backwards way of being. Kitten's emotes. Kitten in game don't exist anymore. We had genuine question to anybody that's watching this right now. When's the last time on this stream did you see a roaming NPC in My Summer Car? When have you last seen Mindray in town, or Kitten at the strawberry field, or Dangerous John walking about here? The rapture has come, and it's taken the only people that do exercise. You mentioned this earlier, do you think another patch would fix it? Well, that's the only way to fix it, right? Maybe. But the patches come few and far between, so it's not going to fix itself, is it? But apparently it's an issue. Some people have mentioned it's a problem. Yeah, I think it's the save. People are saying it's the save file that's wonky, so then. So either I die and that fixes it, or they fix it themselves. I thought you meant I thought you meant in general as opposed to on my save. Yeah. We might just never see him again, I suppose. I can't say I'm on the same boat here. I don't like talking to people IRL because I can't stop and think about what I am saying before it leaves my mouth and the anxiety. Yeah, but that's the reason why you feel like that, right, kid? And then you end up with the anxiety and the difficulty speaking and all that. That's what I'm saying. It would be nice if we didn't have. It would be nice if... because we all have those kind of things, right? That hold us back from being social and that sort of thing. Yeah. That's the problem, right, kitten? That's what I'm saying. It'd be nice if we all didn't have. I never talked during the Doomhouse, but thanks to Full Mithril Jacket, I can now talk to any strangers. Though only up to 40 people at a time. Made me more confident in real life too, but it's not like I'm a public speaker that can talk with anyone and not be nervous. Yeah, exactly. The internet is good for that, I suppose. Before that, I was just a quiet, weird kid. Yeah, that's what I mean. It'd be nice if all of us were free and confident enough to talk to one another, but it just doesn't work like that, right? Because we're all different. Well, a number of people in the Doomhouse thought I was a dick for a while. Granted, they're not wrong. I was just wasn't trying to be. Did people ever think you were a dick, Sophie? You're all imaginary people to me online. I mean, your imagination's not very imaginative. You could have come up with better stuff than Sothan. His anxiety told him everybody thought he was a dick. Meanwhile, he's beloved. They did, but only because of my poor communication skills. Did you have any fallouts with anybody, Sothan? See, that's the thing. People tell me stuff about that guild all the time because there was all these interconnecting relationships, as there is in every guild, and as there should be, because that's the whole benefit of doing it, right? But I had to take an extremely macro view of that guild because you have to be in charge of everything, right? So as a result, I'm not aware of a lot of these little intricacies. Kid's got a big head. The loud song's on. Neutralised. Also possible, but a couple of them had told me they thought I was trying to be a jerk when they first joined. Weird. Because the actual way to treat Sothan is to think he's quite nice at first, and then... We good, we good, we good. That could have been the end of both of us there, but we're fine, we're fine. Is to think he's nice at first, but then discover the underlying terror that hides just below the surface with Sothan. I think it's quite interesting that we have 40 plus versions of that guild. I guess it's a lot easier now, right? Because we've got like a way to have every stream. We've got a way to have all our thoughts vocalized, haven't we? And everything is quite public as opposed to before, when there was a lot of like whatever happened in guild chat was just gone, wasn't it? Which there is a benefit to that, but you never know what conversations have happened where, etc. And a lot of the times, as I've always said, it's very rare that problems happen in communities and guilds and groups like this publicly. Almost all of the trouble happens behind closed doors, right? So it's very hard to try and manage. Luckily, we don't have to worry about that anymore. You have to be online to see it, exactly. Because that was one of the major problems. I'm not going to go into it in too much detail, but that was one of the major problems. All of a sudden, I'd wake up. This is an era that's long gone, by the way, everybody. Don't worry, we're not falling out now. But I would wake up to find out that a problem that has been brewing out of sight for 2 months had all of a sudden burst out into the Doom House, and everyone was saying, fix that. And it takes me fucking 6 weeks to try and learn all the context. And it's a bit like that with guild leading. So sometimes I still find out about problems I didn't even know existed. The problem that I have is that words don't come terribly easy to me, and I take the 5-mile detour in sentences, which leads to a lot of misunderstanding. So I thought I'm with you on that one. But all you need is for people to know you, right? And we know that you're going in a good direction with this stuff, even if we're a bit lost at what you're saying word to word. I will say though, guild chat was to me the precursor to the Twitch to Discord. Yes, yeah, exactly. It was kind of a strange thing because the guild chat became the Twitch chat, because the Twitch chat was first, and then we slowed streaming down to focus on the guild. So all of the bullshit moved into the guild chat, and all of the sort of personality and attitude of the place, and then that's where that, and then it got brought back into. It was weird. That's the entire reason I was so standoffish at first. Came in around some of the Yeah, that was a lot of the early signs of trouble. God, it's been nice the last few years, though, I must admit. Sure, after people got to know me, they know I try not to be a complete horse's ass, but now I spend a lot of time around new people going, don't fuck this up, don't fuck this up, don't fuck this up. Don't worry, Sothan, it's fine. We'll curb the grow house. You know, Sothan, my favourite quote from the time was, "This is Sothan, I'm tapping," which was you being incredibly nice to the healers, informing us of why you were suddenly taking a lot of damage. Even back then, Sothan was being nice. It's PvP comms, that's what that is. Is that right, Sothan? It's like a muscle memory you get from PvP, isn't it? Letting everybody know why you're all of a sudden in trouble. Got so much shit from that. Don't tell Mina that. Mina was the spearhead of this is Sothan, I'm tapping. Just sat there reading Discord in the morning like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, that's the thing, because like, we met a lot of cool people around that time. What did I just take the starter motor off for? But I think that damaged a lot of like our ability to make friends on this platform as a community, because it was just carnage. And I didn't know what to do to stop it, but Eric had a... No, I was going to quote Eric. Eric said one of the most profound things in the world. Well, he said a few around that time, and he made me realise how to just stop it. Because unfortunately, I'm not Dr. Phil, so I didn't know how to deal with all of that stuff. I can remember that meme around that time. Eric was like a philosopher with all that. I was definitely not one of those people. I'm seriously uncool. True. I mean, we got to know you a lot in stream, though, didn't we, towards the end of 2019? So when all that started flying around, you was always... you was already part of the furniture for a bit, just not in Disco. I am the ringleader of bullying you with it. Yeah. Sothan's trying to appeal to your greater sense of whatever. Mina's the actual villain of that story. He said a few things. When everybody was trying to get me to kick other people, Eric said, the Doom Mouse is not a gun that you can point at your enemies. That's quite good. But then he said, we're playing Sea of Thieves, and the main was, he said, Stubbler, you've been chasing flies around your kitchen for 2 years. When are you going to just take out the trash? And that's not me calling any situation or any, because there was a lot of serious stuff. That's not me calling it trash, and that wasn't Eric calling it trash, but he made a very important point. That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. Again, I can't call it that. That's not to compare anybody to anything. Has this battery actually died? Or I've still got to bolt the negative in. And within like a week or something, that'd been fixed. What are you doing? Stop! Tell me I didn't just burn the battery out. If I just burnt the battery out, I'm gonna... Oh, okay. I need the car to start. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna test the oil. Please there be oil in it, not be black. Nice. The fluid should all be fine if we've got enough in here. I will say that you built a fantastic community, liar, and you're all positively lovely people for whom I'm happy to know. I've got a big book. True. It's just nice to just play games and talk shit all day, I must admit. But there is a lot of that trouble that is no longer a concern that I will blame on lockdown, obviously, because that was a problem for all of us. We were all spending way too much time together, and we were meeting new people constantly, and we were, do you know what I mean? Emotions were high. It's not bad. No, I do remember there were some huge issues, and I left for around a year, and when I got back, things had changed a lot. Yeah. We're talking like 2020 to 2020, early 2022 here. Alright, pray. Pray, pray. Lovely. Alright. We are now the type of My Summer Car players that can remove the entire engine and rebuild it on a whim. And I think we should be proud of that. Siddles, welcome to the stream. I feel like Sothan doesn't get this place. Can we just get rid of it? We used to have a rule, right? Compliments are banned. Sea of Thieves is like... Seems like it's been the melting pot of insightful sayings. You know why, Mina? Because Sea of Thieves, the travelling from island to island is perfect. The gameplay loop of downtime, right? So you have all the action on the island or whatever, and then you've got that... Well, I suppose fast travel changes things slightly now, but you have that downtime where we all just talked and got to know each other. And it worked a treat. With that, it's like moving to a studio apartment with 4 other people. What is kitten? Sorry, I talk shit. I genuinely don't know where I'd be if you two twats didn't come by and kill the hunter that killed my entire group and was taking off his clothes to dance with me in Thousand Needles. I'd be the president, probably. He was a good 20 levels higher, kid, and if I didn't slash dance, I'm as dead as the other 4 members of my party. Yeah, Sothan was quested in Thousand Needles, and Swifto and I were in the area. Sothan was a lower level, and we were max level. And we saw, as we were travelling through, we were live on stream, we saw as we were travelling through that a hunter was, or a group was saying that, I don't know if it was Sothan, saying that they were getting ganked by a higher level and abused, high level alliance, we were Horde at the time. And we went over and killed the guy that was ganking, and Swifto spammed the Twitch link when we did it. And one of the people in that party was Sothan. Then you chat for 1.5 hours while Grey Marrow dies of boredom. Yes, exactly. Because the talk gets too much. Oh, I see what you mean. You put slash dance in there. Yeah, they still did it in Twitch. Well, it's called slash dance, right? It was me saying it in local chat, and that was in March 18th, 2016. Subject changed like 5 times, and the comment wasn't really adding anything to what you said anyway. Gwynblade, welcome to the stream. I should say, Gwynblade, by the way, I realised it was quite a sort of sombre topic of conversation we had before, and then I realised very late that it was stream time. And I was like, I just ditched on it. Gwynblade, good afternoon. Crazy you remember the date. I don't think he does, Thandir. I think he just clicked his name and checked the followed. Yeah, there we go. You sick pig. What am I doing? Who am I? I need to drive to town, don't I? We need to go buy some sausages. Right, let's check if the car's running smooth, because there's a good chance it isn't. What's everything like? I'll fill up on fuel and stuff while we're in town. Right, car, are you running smoothly? I know Cousin's behind me. I've been followed so many times and re-followed again. Yeah, you and Wardogs used to do it all the time, right? You used to talk about who had the lowest follow date or something. Thandir, I'm going to say you followed on that account around probably like August, September 2016. Because you used to come in and we used to argue about a Curia while I was playing Grand Theft Auto. I remember that a lot. It still gets me though that I finished my degree by then and I was still in college. But I was still in college even 8 fucking years ago. And I'm still sat playing shit video games and raiding in World of Warcraft, so... Oh, Nax is coming out on Tuesday, but I have to miss it because Leeds are playing. The only thing more important than the release of one of my favourite ever things in one of my favourite ever games is a chippy. I've missed 2 raids. The Blackwing Lair release and the Nax release so far on this server. I do remember those Curia debates. It turned out, Thandir, I was completely wrong, but for a good reason, if that makes sense. I was under the impression that rogues didn't need the hit, or something like that, and I was basing it all entirely on the fact that the Biznix, is it Auroscope or whatever it's called, that hunters use to get 3% spell hit. On the server I played before, it gave 3% melee hit. So all of my calculations for what hit rate in a rogue needed were based on that, or based on a bug on a previous server. So I was just completely wrong, and we argued that for months. So that was old, true. How many different degrees are there at Clown College? Hey, is the clutch slipping? It's not, is it? The clutch isn't... Okay, the rally on Monday is going to go alright. Pretty good. So that's all true. Yeah, I really hope Wardogs is alright. The last time we spoke to him was before all of the trouble in Israel. And he's only recently out of the IDF for his military service. And he's not even read Thandir's WhatsApps since that started, so we're kind of a bit worried. Hopefully he's alright. Pie making seltzer, mixing and concentrating all of their own. You believe me, how many rubber chickens I have. Fuck, I thought I would italicise it. It's the second italics joke we've seen today. Say it one more time for the full effect stuff. Let's say what again? Sorry, kid. Oh, Sothan's old. You mean that? Not talking a lot today. Right, let's go buy sausages, let's go buy food, let's get home. And then we'll think about what's to be done. I'm just too late to empty the shit truck. Annoyingly. No, game's tabbed out. What the fuck was that? The game just tabbed out, went straight to desktop then, while I was driving, and I nearly hit that frigging building. Imagine if I died to that. Imagine if that's what kills me. Nothing's open though, I don't get why that just happened. Someone's trying to kill me. Jesus Christ, that scared the fuck out of me then. I was kind of waiting for the death sound while I was desperately trying to tab back in. Oh look guys, I tabbed out, guess I have to play for another 6 months. I want to play the next game as much as anybody. Go on, go on. Yeah. Good. Do I have the jerry can here? I think I do, don't I? Fucking hell, it's midstream break time. That's come around quick. It's true, Alkirion, it's true. I am actually really looking forward to it. I'm playing through Fallout, as you know, 3 at the moment, and I'm actually really enjoying it now I understand how the game works and stuff. And it properly primed me, I think, for the next one. And I know people are saying it's this and that. People have more opinions on which Fallout games are good and bad than they do Brain Cells. But I'm looking forward to it. At some point, Scotty, I'll probably stream it in the future. It's true, Alkirion, it's true. Nice job on the internationally accessible stream title. I bet there's no fucker other than you in this country that gets it, Gwynblade, despite the fact it's a pop culture reference. I'd bargain slops, maybe. But even then, maybe not. But sometimes, if it comes in your head, you've got to go for it, right? Alright. Let me pay for this fuel, just in case, and we'll go buy some sausages and we'll get driven home. I'm going to leave the engine on. Fallout, look, that's a mod for something, right, Alkirion? Yes, alright. I will. I'll have 1 motor oil. No, I'm not going to buy another battery because I don't actually need it yet, do I? No, stop changing. No, I need paint anyway, don't I? I need this colour for the bonnet. Right, can I buy these sausages yet? You wouldn't let me have them last time. Good, thank you. Finally. What else am I going to do for food?
Minä kun hävitin tuon markkalamaan avaimen, niin minä pääsin tuohon rahasäilöön käsiin.
Yeah, I was thinking...
Jos minä saisin pelin kautta...
British people, imagine the voice acting in a mod set in London. It's a mod for Fallout 4. The actual studios can't get British regional accents correct, let alone mod makers. Thank you very much. I shouldn't have bought them before the midstream break. I'll be alright. Should have time. Right, Operation Drive Home and put the sausages away. But then I kind of want to do some shit sucks while I'm here. But then I can't empty it anyway. I'm going to make some money. Still excited for it. Yeah, no, I'm saying mod or not, it still looks tippy top. Trailer looked good when I saw it, yeah. I'm fully behind the idea that it's probably good. World of Warcraft's one of the Vanilla is one of the best video games ever made, and you should hear the regional Scottish attempts at accents for the dwarves. Jesus. It's just something you have to accept, right? Imagine how Cats feels, for example, on that front. Alright, midstream break time. Gwynblade, you're in charge. Everybody do what Gwynblade says. Let me turn that down, that's a bit loud, actually. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Steam.
All snaffled up with my cables. That was probably a loud bang when I first came back there. Apologies if I killed anybody. Come on, cable. Straighten yourselves up. Lovely. Who's that? It's Eric. Eric, welcome to the stream. He's walked straight in and said fizzy orange. Easy Green, welcome to the stream as well. Thank you for the bits. What's in this can, everybody? Fingers on lips. Easy Green, Eric, good morning. Eric's gone straight in with fizzy orange. Eric, we might only be a few streams away from the end of this game, imagine. 6-4, welcome to the stream as well. Kitten says lemon and lime. 6-4 says Sprite Zero. Scotty says Pepsi Max Cherry. Eric says fizzy orange. Dothat says cloudy lemonade. Jamwedge says cream soda. Mindrake says bog standard lemonade. Easy Green says Pepsi Max, but not cherry. Sorry. Alright, let's drive home. We've got sausages that are a-spoiling. Back at you, Slick. I had cousin, didn't I? I need visual on cousin. Give me this. Because if I can get visual on cousin, I'm going for it. I'm going to test if this new clutch is worth the effort. Okay. Never mind. Right, where's cousin? I heard him bezzing about when I was... Is he around? Not that way, it's not that way. Ooh, changed gear when I was trying to just drive. I can hear him. That's me trying to drive with my leg. I think I should be good to just go for it, because if I heard him, that means he's not on the road in front of me, right? Therefore, we can just go for it. Alright, let's put the radio back on. Yeah. Coughing's a bit worse today, but overall I'm feeling fit back to normal. The fatigue is brutal though. Maybe the Paxlovid would have helped to remedy it by this point, but fuck paying it. Yeah, exactly, Sturthan. I think the fact that everybody in this country was surprised that there is even a medication for COVID says everything, right? What the hell is that? It's Finland FM, innit? I've confused them. Alright, let's go. Just found some crisps I forgot about. Life is good. Sure. It's been shown to markedly reduce the amount of downtime caused by COVID. But yeah, it's not something you need, but it's something that's nice to have. Is that a good way of saying it? You could rent a room for 1,400, yeah. Only a studio one though, Eric. With no windows. Underground. Gets you out of spreading it faster, yeah. Alright, I'm going to gun it a little bit just to see how good this feels. Look at the clutch not slipping. Oh, life. Okay, don't die though. This is me trying to get the sausages home in time before they spoil. Eric, I'm 35 seconds away on the rally to beating the game and stopping playing it forever. Can you imagine? Turns out you can actually stream other games than this. Feels like the play is to figure out when the straightaways are on track so you can gun it. Yeah, definitely. That'd be when you would enable nitrous, right? There's one here. And this is a bit dangerous. But if you can get your wheels under you, you're pretty much set to just gun it again, look. Although that bump's deadly. And then you bang it round here. I don't want to go mad though, because I might wear the clutch out. Like. This is not timed, is it? Then this is what confuses me. I always think Martin Bridge is after this, but there's a good few bumps before Martin Bridge. Almost done at this scale could mean anything. The trouble is, Eric, is if I had the tiniest... All it takes is one death and then I've reverted all the way back to August again. So this isn't Martin Bridge though. Even though it feels like it should be. Car feels so stable though. He says without his fucking wheels on the floor. And quite otherwise pretty safe, yeah. God, I hit this bridge so badly on Monday's rally. Oops, shit. I need to get my cornering right, don't I? Especially on that bottom end. How does the clutch wearing out work? The clutch just disintegrates, so the gears you can shift and re-engage, right? Disengage. Sorry. The clutch just disengages the gears, so you can shift it. Yeah, it does. It like the clutch like lifts. It disconnects the gearbox from the wheels. I think. Disintegrate. I thought you was talking about the. When you said how does it wearing down work, I thought you was asking how wear and tear works. So disintegrate was the obvious word I was expecting you to say. Yeah, when you put the clutch in, it disconnects the gearbox from the wheels, I think. Or from the rotation, anyway, from the engine as well. So when the clutch was slipping, I think the gears were just disconnecting more than they should be. So you'll notice I was losing power. And you could tell when I was trying to speed up, you could tell on the tachometer, the red light, it kept flickering on and off because I was all of a sudden dropping out of gear and like my revs were going through the ceiling. which meant I couldn't keep consistent speed. Something like that. So now I've got a new clutch. I've repaired almost everything. Sorry, replaced. So I've replaced head gasket, water pump, fuel pump, starter, alternator, and clutch. The only things I haven't replaced in the last like 3 weeks or something is the block and the pistons and the gearbox. Changing gears without putting in the clutch does disintegrate the gears, so that is not wrong. Yeah. Or changing down to too big of a gear. As we all saw, we all saw with the money shifted incident. See that handbrake turn there? That's how I maintained speed. Never forget the money shift. It was a learning experience for us all.
Clutches wearing out really grinds my gears.
Yeah. Eric. Hey, pretty good. Good flight, thank you for bits. I actually had no clue what that was until I was riding with my brother to visit my grandmum when she got back from the hospital. What a clutch. He was experimenting manual and mentioned money shifting, which I realise is exactly what happened to you, yeah. I didn't realise that was the racing term until somebody in chat said it. Who it was. Never heard the term before. Oh shit, the drink's bog standard lemonade. I forgot to say mind right, correct. I just drunk from it without announcing it. Mind right, good work. You are guesser of the century of the day. Bears left. We've been over the lines, right? Whoa, okay. Minor money shift there. Because of the gear ratio change, I've got Alcarion to do. I should be able to stay in third gear for relatively all of it, because there's not a lot of long straights on the rally course. You know, I guess something like blinker fluid. Okay, this is the turn where Ginblade died, if you remember. Straight to that wall in the Ferndale with no helmet on. Wow, look at the speed. Look at the ruthless aggression. If I pull over and the inspection's due, though, I'm going to shoot myself. No, from the drag strip 6.4. The one that I tweaked for the drag strip. You got the fizzy name in disc. Please don't be. Okay, good. Still no inspection. That would ruin everything before the... I might do that over the weekend, just go and get it inspected anyway. I wonder if you can get it inspected when it's already inspected, though. But, they put that shit on the shelf now, apparently. What? Bog standard lemonade? If only you can get to a point in 24 to prove I was here at all. You've got a few Woods titles, mind right? You're on the leaderboard. I think. Or has Chellis just taken all of them? Actually, it was a tie, wasn't it? Southampton's had one. Seen it like 5 years ago in an O'Reilly's Auto Parts. Oh, blinker fluid, I see. I mean, the joke gets told so often that you might as well, right? Alright. It's a real thing now. The best one was a long stand. You know, building sites and stuff, you used to send the new kid that was like, the new 16-year-old labourer, you used to send him down the street to the dealer or whatever, or the building merchants or whatever, and ask him to go and ask for a long stand. And I've only got 2,000 blinks until I've got to change out my blinker fluid. Alright. Sausages. The sausages need to be in the fridge. I'm assuming it's them getting paid instead of having to tell these ladies that get sent their boyfriend, husband, dad is playing. Yeah, exactly. Just charge them for it, yeah. That's genius. Send him off for a long wait or a glass hammer, yeah. Yeah, imagine his face when she comes back with blinker fluid. Yeah, exactly. Does Woods give a point for eligibility? It does not. Alas. You don't want people feeling like they have to golf, right? That would be abusive, if anything. Oop. Alright, the sausages are in place. I'm sure one of these will fall behind the fridge and ruin everything. Can I eat a pike without going into negative hunger? Fuck! Okay, that's me putting weight on. Especially when it's 450 quid for some headlight fluid. Neffers, welcome to the stream. Sparks for the grinder, bubbles for the spirit level, tartan paint, all the classics, yeah. The trouble is with all of those, though... There you go, Mindray, finally got the bonnet sprayed the right colour. The trouble is with all of those is... You just laugh at the kid and he's like, ah, and he's like, ah, and you're like, ah, and he's like, oh, and then that's it. However, with a long stand, they're stood there for 35 minutes waiting for no reason. That's the best one. So silly. Honestly, Gwynplaine, the price for it was appalling, so it was like 40 quid for a tiny little bottle of literally nothing. So your point remains to be earned. Yeah, why did the radio go off? Oh, it didn't. Fish is like the only healthy thing you can eat in this game. That's honestly what I'm trying to do. Easy Green is just eat less. So I'm trying to keep it so that the hunger bar always has a bit of white on it. Because if it goes up by 5% and then I eat a full bag of chips, I imagine it goes into the negative, and it's going into the negative that means you put weight on. Speaking of which, have I lost any yet? I was 120 kilos yesterday. 121. I've put on another 1.5 kilos. £265, Eric. More now. How am I still putting on weight? I've not drunk for like 2 weeks in game, Easy Green. Okay, so the theory about not going below... Wait.
Come on now, Jelly Tits. Fasting isn't going to help you. Stop winging. At this point, your blood vessels are mostly gravy.
Jelly Tits, fuck. Santa, thank you for the bits. I have just eaten. I don't know if that affects it slightly, but not by a fucking kilo. It's all the dirt you should wear yourself in the morning after your poo. That's wild, Santa, thank you for the bits. Hang on, why is that going up? The daft thing is, for those that are unaware, we have a strong feeling that this affects fuel consumption, running speed, fatigue level. We already know it affects the weight on the car, the suspension.
Ei saatana.
A kilo of poo does sound a lot. Depends on what you ate. Yeah, but I just ate... why am I putting weight on? Press 1 to just jog around the house for the rest of the stream to fix it. Don't worry, Harry, as you can see, we've not died. Did I unload all them sausages? I did, didn't I? Okay. Right, let's have a shower. Alright, car's home. We're good. I think the car is in a pretty solid position to do the rally on Monday. Now I think we earn some money. Let's do a load of star jumps. You just got to approach it 1 teaspoon at a time. A kilo will fall in no time. Alright, we're showered. Don't do them naked. Don't worry, it's not long enough to black my eyes or anything. It will be fine. Right. Let's suck some shit tomorrow. Harry, good afternoon. Good morning, I should say. Stretch. Oh, And then let's pay our respects. And then pay our respects. Don't wake up in the middle of the night. Okay, we're good. I don't care about Cheeky winning the rally.
Haista vittu.
One guy I've been watching occasionally spends a lot of effort on weight control. His character is 67 kilos. I've done none of it, so that makes sense.
Stream title idea, proapps.
Gwynblade. Oh no, that's Pro State. Shit. I was going to say that joke's already been done, but it's Pro State. Prolapse is the name of the sports company in GTA, isn't it? Never mind. Alright, Gwynblade, you can have that one. I mean, Prolapse would be good. I don't think I'm starting to get, like, smoking started to scare me now as well. Like, I don't know if I'm negatively affecting something while smoking. I don't know. Alright, what have we got in here? Now, this looks like Keelio that's to be delivered to Sothan, but guess who's never having Keelio ever again? Because I need these. I'm going to survive from this point forward on water. Because somehow, drinking water out of these jugs reduces your hunger. I don't know either. Right, let's go to town. I still, in this game, despite the fact I know that he's open all the way until Sunday, I look at the time when I'm heading into town. I look at it being Wednesday and think the shop's not open today. Because it's Wednesday. And that's not my summer car. It's never been my summer car. That's Stardew Valley. But I can't separate the two in my mind for some reason. Fucking Pierre. Everybody smoked back then, it was healthy. But also the reason Zoomers are such a fucking mess. Well, because of nicotine in the womb. I love seeing them old adverts from like the 50s and doctors recommended brands of cigarettes and stuff. Wait, what the hell? What's happened to my wing mirror? That's the setting, isn't it? Why did that turn off? Okay. Ooh, frame rate's gone dodgy. Wait, is that the thing all along? No. Okay, it's still dodgy. Helps you poo, but it burns your bum. Only if you let your cherry get too long. If you had ghosts as a woman back then in the day, you were prescribed cocaine. Ghosts? What, you mean if you thought you'd seen one? Doctors prefer menthol cigarettes for rich, smooth flavour. What does got ghosts mean, kid? Yeah, it's all that shit, innit? Like Camel cigarettes or whatever, and there's a picture of a doctor smoking it and winking at the camera. Haunted, troubled, any number of things. Whatever the male doctor wanted to say it was. As in ghosts in your house? Or troubled as in mentally unwell? I don't know what the actual thing is, what the actual thing all these words are describing. Yes, so ghost in your house. Both. I may just rewind to the back and start this conversation. Maybe Sothan is haunted. I mean what I said, literally whatever the doctor wanted to say. That's what having ghosts meant. Ghosts in your... Do you know what they remind me of, Eric? They remind me of Fallout. Oh, let me rephrase it. Okay, have I read it wrong? If you had ghosts, they prescribed cocaine. So you were using ghosts as an extreme example of literally anything got you cocaine as a prescription. Is that what you meant? Okay, got it. I worked it out. We're good. I was trying to connect ghosts. Yeah, no, they love Ghost reminds me of Fallout. I mean the Dunwich building, right? Yeah, I might actually, given how yesterday's rally went, I might actually have to start preparing for Fallout 4. Skeletons in your closet. We've not all got skeletons in our closet like you, Fendi. Holy shit, the... I use Ghost because that's what the paper I read said it was and gave this massive long list of things, so I had to do the same fucking dance to figure out what the fuck they were on about. So what you mean is you could get cocaine from the doctor for literally anything. Even if you went in and said you had dry rot in your loft. I have a Frankenstein in my closet. I've got a gay lad. Frankenstein was actually in a closet for the longest time, right? He lived in a wall and just watched a family. That's like a large portion of the middle act of that book. A prescription, you could buy all the pharmacy back. You could just buy it at the pharmacy back in the day. Yeah, I mean, you could buy it from the drinks counter, right? If you go to the doctor and say, hey, I've got this pain in my toe, what can you do about it? The doctor will tell you to get some cocaine and come back in a week or two. I'd forget about all my problems if I did. Harry Potter was living in a wall and watching a family. Actually, I suppose he was. Frankenstein was actually the princess, not the lad in the green felt suit, thanks. Fallen for the biggest fallacy in the history of written society. Actually, speaking of Frankenstein, Leeds United recently won their 9th game in a row. And the statistic that the club put out was that Leeds haven't won 9 games in a row since the week Frankenstein was released on paper. That's a good way of framing it, right? Should just give you the cocaine. What, for the gay lad? Whoever's in charge of the stats team, that was a good way of framing it. Every stretch. Frankenstein's a really good book, everybody should read it. It's not just a stupid horror Halloween costume, it's actually an extremely good book. As is Dracula. We had a Doom House book club, you remember that, Mina? Maybe not here at the moment. We joked about having a Doom House book club in 2019, and we said, alright then, let's read Frankenstein. So we all read Frankenstein, and we talked about it a couple of months later. What a bunch of fucking nerds. And then COVID happened, and all of a sudden we were playing video games every night and didn't have time for it. Do you remember that, Eric? It was me, Dan, Moria, and Mina that all read it. Speedy Cat, welcome back. How's things? When are we getting Asian food? Now, we just eat sausages in this game now, and that's why I'm dramatically overweight. Miss doing full-on fancy dress of the Bride of Frankenstein. What is the Bride of Frankenstein? I don't know if I know what that is. Is that some sequel thing? I mean, I know what the costume looks like and etc., but I don't know how it ties into the book universe or something. One more thing to add to the list of things that make you like Richard Madeley. Add it along with doesn't wear underwear and fancies Judy Finnegan. When we're talking about it, but not actually happening, yeah. Fam. I've been called Fam. Oh, I feel so young. So much Aquanet. It's a lady. Is it not actually related to Frankenstein? It's a female monster who had crazy hair. Yeah, I know what it looks like. I just don't know where it comes from in a literary sense. Must be some addition to it or something, or some sequel. Tie me up. She is the monster's bride. Probably just, yeah, Frankenstein 2. Yeah. Best not to think too much on it. Like Titanic 2. Everybody fucking stretch again. Iceberg's Revenge. What is this driving? All that fucking effort to overtake and then... What's going on? Them two are dead. They're long dead. Balls to them. I've got to take me to Ship's Revenge, right? Titanic 2, Revenge of the Ship. Let's just pretend that works. I'm happy with it. Alright, let's get some shit sucking. Actually, I need to empty the shit truck first, don't I? Then we'll make some money. Then we should be ready for the rally on Monday, imagine. There's a chance that my summer car could be done on Monday if I can get that 30 seconds shaved off. Or I'll crash on the first corner, die, and we've got another 6 months of this. Which, frankly, I know you're all looking for. What, the lettuce? Iceberg lettuce. Who's the salad now? Why do we let her in the first place? Tried to chase her out this morning. I heard this last week, he's lying, he's selling you a bad dream. A 0.07% chance of the game being finished tomorrow, on Monday, Thandir, is still a chance. I just need to accidentally get good at video games in the gap. Okay, I need a drink, but I don't want to... Mina, I've put weight on again. I've put another 2 kilos on. Complimented the greens for the greens was great, but I felt so dirty and ashamed. That's what you get. Fatty. Santa called me jelly tits earlier. Where's this fucking... Oh! Okay, things are slightly frustrating right now. Right, what would we like for fuel? Fuel is good. I should be able to nip across to Alcarions and do those two. Maybe we don't need to do a full deck of shit sucking. But I'll go get it emptied first, John. Once its brake pressure's sorted itself out. Don't be ashamed of your jelly tots. Who was it that we used to say had small nipples in the Doom House? Is it Trim? I'm actually going to go over to Discord now and search for small nipples. No, sir, no. Alright. For some reason, in 2 million messages, we've not said the word small nipples in Discord. And then there's Gwynblade 3 years ago saying it's covered in tiny little nipples like Trim, and Thandir saying tiny nipples last summer. About Matthew Pennington. Okay. It's Tiny Nipples Week in the Doom House, everybody. Everybody's talking about tiny nipples so we can get those numbers up. We called you jelly tits because they're cube shaped and translucent. Made of beef. You know, I started the New Year's nips. I think that's because Trim spent the entirety of 2019 talking about nipples. Which doesn't sound like it. What was it this year? We did something this year, right? There weren't thumbs, it was knuckles, wasn't it? Stupid goodness. Right, let's go empty the shit truck. How can we fit tiny nipples into a conversation? Yeah, I think it was before his cum phase. It was between his... It was nips, it's been cum, it's been bank for some reason. Jelly tots, fatty, tapping, iceberg lettuce. This place is gone. The game's gone soft.
You're so fat, your tits are so big it makes you look like you have tiny nipples.
It's a scale issue there. No. Why have I put weight on though? I hope you can't put weight on in Fallout. I'll never live it down. Alright, let's go speak to Razor about whether or not he wants some poo. Razor gets 10,000... No, what is it? Like 7,000 litres of shit and money out of my pocket.
The only scale issue you have is that the numbers on it keep going up.
Right, so if that's north, where's north from here? Where's the shops over there? So north is sort of in that direction. So if that's north, south, west of Finland would be in like that direction, where Wales is about now. Razor, sorry, I had to just nip outside for a second. How are we? How much is that?
Joo. Ja se teki sitten niin paljon kuin...
Yeah. $1,000?
Eihän siitä paskaa pahemmaksi muutu.
Can I pay for it?
No kiitos käynnistä. Joo, siitä vaan.
It looks like a big toe, doesn't it? By the way, some people in Sweden talk like this, and it bugs me so much. What, really like slow and wobbly? Why didn't we have a WMPH New Year then? Wait, what would that entail mean? Spamming WMPH everywhere? Because it encouraged Trim to reappear in the stream and do it in bits. Yeah. Okay, I can see that getting annoying. Everything in this game is essentially a stereotype, isn't it, of some local, sort of rural Finnish something or other, or Scandinavian something or other, I suppose. There you go, lovely. You alright? Are you well? Yeah? I still don't know if there's a death from getting caught in that. Like, if I put my face in front of it now, it looks happy to be in Finland. He looks happy to be doing his job. Imagine just sitting in that office all day, just clicking a button, and then smelling of shit. Because there's no glass in this. He just sits there while that's sat here. Wonder where the poo goes. Back into the system. I'll show you where the poo goes. That's the weirdest threat. It's the circle of life. Your thirst goes down, your dirtiness goes up. We drain it from the sewage and then we put it back. Look. Beautiful now. Press 1 to go first. No, it's fine. No, it's fine, it's fine. Is this how you make latex? Just heavy water. Alright, we're fully empty now. Let's go start sucking it back out, because some people haven't had their sewerage emptied in a very long time. Lovely, let's go make some money. Heavy water. I think if you were swift enough, Eric, you could run across the surface. But you might lose your moccasins. Heavy water is not good to wash clothes in, did you know? It also is bad for hair loss, apparently. Yeah, like them lizards. But less graceful. I want to know where Santa parks his car so I can smash it up when he's trying to compete in the rally. That was brutal yesterday, and I'm pinning it entirely on Santa. For those that weren't here, I had to park the car in that car park across the way for the rally, and I got back to it and Santa had smashed it. It was upside down with all its components flying all over the place. Heavy water is like it's got a lot of silt in it. You get it in towns that have got rivers nearby, etc. Maybe not London, but like a bit more natural rivers. Heavy water is what Kitten will have in about 9 months. Get in there. Oh, that's hard water, isn't it? Not heavy water. Yeah, true. True. I'm thinking of hard water. What's heavy water? It's used for making uranium. Yeah, heavy water is that. Yeah, true. We had a discussion on that in Chernobyl, didn't we? True. Extra hydrogen, that's the one. I'm thinking of hard water, true. There's a form of water you can't swim in. I want to say it's deuterium or whatever, but I might be confused with it. Taxite, good afternoon. I have a theory now we might prevent post-stage 1 carnage. We'll post that in Discord. Well, I think I'm going to try a few things, like just stick it in the middle of the car park or something. Maybe take shit out of it, out of the car too. Like the wheel, for example, because having a wheel in the back probably doesn't help. Hard water, that's it. Hard, not heavy. Yeah, who this? Mazak, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the prime. Good afternoon, Mazak. You find us doing the same shit we've done in this game all the time. First thing they look for when they're trying to find out if a country is making nuclear weapons. So they can liberate them. Appreciate it. Wouldn't expect anything else. Thing is, Mazak, despite what Thandia might tell you, there is a very real possibility that every Monday or Wednesday stream from this point forward could be the final My Summer Car stream. Imagine. Thank you, Mazak, I appreciate it, so. So how do you make hard water? Not hard water, heavy water. It's a different isotope of hydrogen. Hard water, not heavy water meaning, not hard, heavy. Hard water is just rivers. Put my water in it. I mean, the scales don't lie, as Giant Rights found out recently. Neither do my hips. Main road or back road? Main road. Probably main road so we can avoid killing cousin. Actually, I'll just go here while it's on my mind. It seems it happened when you went away and then came back. So maybe do the rally late in the day, then bring the sofa to the Park Firm area in advance. Run around or something to get the fatigue. Yeah, maybe. Well, it's only happened once. It might just be a rare occurrence. Like it might be a 1 in 1,000 thing and we just got unlucky. I don't know. If it happens again, definitely. But I might be willing to just risk it for the next one, if that makes sense. Tell you what I'll do. Pull up here for a second. Before we go on the main road. Do. You say once, but the fuel tank came off. Yeah, true. It is an annoying thing to have to do, but it's one of them things where I could do to have it happen more than once for me to start making 2 major adjustments. I mean, it did happen once, historically, when I was just on the driveway in the house. So normal hydrogen is 1 proton, 1 electron. This isotope has a neutron too, so it makes it heavy. Heavy water. It's just a cool name for it, I suppose, and that makes it useful for making uranium. Cardi, good afternoon. Those things. The game could end on Monday. Imagine. Aerated water is a term I'm coming across that's closest. It's when there's too much air molecules at the top that you sink. Oh yeah. What's that type of gas that's like, it makes your lungs really deep? It's like the opposite of helium in terms of the effects. Sorry, it makes you, it settles in your lungs and makes your voice really deep. hexafluoride. Is that it, Sotha? Makes your voice really deep. And it settles in your lungs and you can't get it out. You can't breathe it out. You have to literally do a handstand and let it pour out. Just going from work. Good shit, Cardi. Is the job still going good? This fucking song's so loud. That's some scary stuff. I think that's it. Let's wait for confirmation, but you can't get it out, but it makes your voice really deep. This mirror stuff is not so good. Let me go like that, just so I can see if anything's looking to overtake. Sulfur hexafluoride. Yeah, I remember it's sulfur related. If you don't do a handstand, does it make your fart sound like an air horse? There was a thing, what was that thing in Mexico? I think it was in Mexico, where there was a load of kids at a party or something. And they put something in a swimming pool. It might have been that stuff. I can't remember what it was. They put something in the swimming pool so it was all like smoky and hazy. And it made their voices go daft. And then somebody jumped in. But they just sank right to the bottom. And it looked like they were drowning, so a load of others jumped in after them. And they all drowned as well. There was like 4 people or something drowned because of this daft stunt they tried to do. Somebody look that up, because I don't know if I'm talking shit about the wrong thing. Reckon the difference in mental, it's amazing, isn't it, Cardi? You're right. It doesn't even have to be much more than just routine, does it? Really, yeah, it really improves stuff, doesn't it? Plus a little bit of independence, etc. Glad to hear it. Yeah, it was something to do, just like, I suppose you'd find it by like swimming pool, prank, deaths, chemical, something like that. Thanks, I'm never going to... Is it dry ice, Eric? That's it, dry ice, yeah. They filled their pool full of dry ice, and it meant that they couldn't, like, and they jumped in and just couldn't get out. I think it was on an old Rooster Teeth podcast, Eric, when we both used to, around the era we were both listening to it. I remember Bernie Burns talking about it. I'm going to go to kids' parties in Mexico again. It's a shame because I had so many invitations lined up. That's exactly it. Having a routine and being away from the job centre too. Yeah, precisely. Bit of money, bit of independence, bit of schedule. It all adds up, doesn't it? Good shit. I'm happy for you, Cardi. Oh, my head is thumping. I can only put this down to not eating sugar this week. I dare go too fast. I don't want to get pulled. I don't know if... I wonder if 60 miles per hour, kilometers per hour is probably the limit. For like a big vehicle like this. But then again, this isn't a motorway. It's just a main road. Ooh, I need to stretch more. I'm gonna really need to stretch when we move into Fallout shortly, because I'm intending to play on controller for the whole thing because they just feel like good controller games, and I'm gonna be sat in such a strange way for the streams. I'm gonna need stretch reminders every 7 minutes. I swear job centres do a great job at sucking the soul out of you, yeah. I think so many people go in there and bullshit it, don't they? And you're surrounded by them when you ever have to go in there. That it doesn't feel like a place that's that good at getting you a job. It feels like a place that's just there where people come in and lie, and then the poor people that work there have to buy the lie, and maybe 1 in 100 people are actually there for a job. You never feel like you're in the right place, do you? That's what the brief time I had to go to one felt like. You need to sit in a torso tube like a giant bog roll. Yeah, keep me upright like this. I'm sure that lack of movement won't affect things at all, Eric. It'll be fine. It's not the chair or anything that's causing the issue. It's the fact that I have... Because my microphone is here. Like, right in front of my chin. You just can't see it. So I can't have my hands on the desk. I have to have them in my lap. And then I kind of hunch a little bit to get to the microphone. It's deaf. I'm sure I could buy 17 things. I don't need suggestions. That's I'm just going to need to stretch more. That's all. It's not a totally insane idea for posture. No, true. You just need to find me a big enough bog roll for it, Eric. Big Pringles tube. Have I hit a hedge or... Hello? Oh yeah, remember that? There's like a random draw, wasn't there, of lockdown emotes? And that one in the Doomhouse got dubbed the Rolly Grail because everybody wanted the toilet roll one. The Rolly Grail. During that State of Decay playthrough in 2020. I don't like how 2020's become distant history. I don't like stuff like Cellist being here for 4 years. Raze is going to be here for 3 years shortly. That is a long way away from the hull, never mind. Texas-sized Pringles tube. Oh. What's that now? Mean that the poo pipe is too close to the hull. I've enjoyed today's stream. I think it's just I've not been sweating about the rally. I'll give myself a little break from worry. I always have to turn it on before I put it in. I don't know if it's necessary, but it feels like it is. Turn it on before you wear it, penises. There you go, everybody. I've saved you the effort. Right. Nice fast shit suck. I'm gonna go and enjoy this cigarette with my friend around the corner. Okay, that was quite satisfying. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that one. He's open. That's the guy that has been screwing me for this whole playthrough. And Alkarion, it turns out, is also... Alright, pal. He's also in charge of the rally. And he was the closest to the scene of the crime when the car was flipped and smashed up in the Parc Ferme area. Now, I don't know if you can put 2 and 2 together, but the evidence is not looking good for Alkarion. That would be a new death, smoking and set off the methane from the septic tank. Oh God, yeah. Blown to the moon. Kill this guy as well. It'd actually blow up your shop, so I'd be alright with it, Alkarion. If the air was still, you'd have nearly pure CO2 at the surface of the water. Despite breathing, you'd have no exchange of CO2 for oxygen. The symptoms would hit fast and be quite confusing, since you're breathing but not benefiting from it. That's it. You'd have to understand what's happening and know to hold your breath until well clear of the water. See, that's it, yeah. So they were drowning, or they were suffocating, I suppose, underwater, which... They were suffocating, but it looked like they were drowning. So all their mates were doing what you would do. You'd rip your shirt off and you'd jump in to be a hero. But they were also stopping breathing without any idea. And I think 2 or 3 of them all died. Dry ice, that was the one. Scary, right? Alright, that's 2 grand made. Sounds like the plot from some cheesy crime show. What, the swimming pool incident, or blowing up somebody's septic tank with a cigarette? I was actually a lot closer to that hole than I thought I was there. That nearly was me falling in. Hypoxia, is that what it's called? Both, but mainly the pool. There we go. keep feeling like I need to stretch lately and it hurts my shoulders. Being old shit, innit? Let's never do it. Let's just play video games forever. Talk rubbish on the internet, make stupid noises and post up pictures in our Discord. Forever. But not too much, we don't need a Discord as busy as it used to be, it's too deadly. One message every 10 minutes. Think wisely. Played ice hockey last night, back has been in agony all day today. We are a useless species, aren't we? Which way did Cousin go, by the way? Went to town, didn't he? Did you win, Scotty? I hate this one so much. Hypoxia would mean low oxygen, so you can die from hyperoxia too. I wonder. Over-oxygenate yourself. What would be the situation where that could happen? It was wires. I was on the winning team. I don't know what that means, but I respect it. Oxygen poisoning, yeah. You got a bad batch. Poo treatment plants aerate the water to help break down bacteria in the treatment process. The water at a poo plant will drown you. We've come full circle. And this guy's circle was full, and that's why we're here doing... Honestly. Beautiful. On the subject of heavy water and heavy reactors, in my self-learning for pan testing, I've been learning a bit about Stuxnet. Stuxnet was a computer worm that the US developed in order to attack a heavy water reactor in Iran. It physically destroyed some of their hardware, setting them back a long way. It's a bit high-tech, isn't it? That's why they've cut Razor's internet off now. Mate, stop breathing so much, you'll get oxygen poisoning. That's why nobody's ever died from hyperoxia in space, mate. No, it isn't, Eric, it's just the way I'm sat. Is everybody ready? If you don't want motion sickness, turn the sound off now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay. Turn them back on now. Right, Frodo. Kitten, I'm very sorry. It's a virus that took years for the US to develop. That's fucking wild. That's pretty good. Joke's on you, I only have one earphone in. Damn it. You got the stream on mono. Oh, of course it is meaning. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Can we get down south and do that one and then get all the way back to town before the end of the stream? Mono from the stream. What's mono? Mono's something I only hear about in like American teen dramas. I just told you. The kissing disease. That message came in before Scotty's on my screen. What's it called in this country? Glandular fever. Is that what we call it? Mononucleosis. Oh, Mono is the singer from U2, yeah. Didn't he win Woman of the Year at some point? Right, turn down. He was out of school for nearly a year with glandular fever. Siddle's got the kissing disease so hard he fell to pieces. I almost said I've never respected you less, but it's hard to tell whether that's true or not. Is that why you are how you are now, Siddles? There's a long set of reasons that have got into that, Scotty. Please don't tip the shit truck over. Virus that causes mono, Epstein-Barr virus, is spread through saliva, hence the moniker the kissing disease. Is it the same as glandular fever, or have I got that confused, British people? Didn't Stuxnet slow the speed of uranium enrichment centrifuges and could be found all over the world, but didn't do anything except spread until it found itself on the target device? Oh, that's beautifully irresponsible if true. I may be who I am now, but I still don't get excited for Saturday morning breakfast, so I still win. What's the point now? That is it Dave Myers, is that his name? Alright, I don't like driving this road in the shit truck. But if I can get to the shit suck, we don't have to worry about clattering into Cousin with it, so we should be alright. Oh, sorry everybody, now that Dino Dance is back, let me give you a reason to use it. Did the song just finish? No. Yes. Bollocks. Okay, this is not a reason to Dino Dance. Fuck it, do it anyway. There we go.
How's your day? Please don't mind bleaching my kitchen floor.
Martin spent his day bleaching turtle shit off his kitchen floor. Tortoise, I should say. Amazing. Martin, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Martin's committed murder. Tortoise murder. The best kind. There's a picture in Discord earlier. It was grim. The tortoise looked sheepish in the corner. Martin, good afternoon and thank you for the bits. The guy's my hero. The turtle, who I'm going to call Thomas, because that's technically his name. Can we have an orange win in marbles today? Because the greens keep tying the scores. It's called Thomas Marvolo Riddle, Nina. It's called Volder Tort. But I feel like Thomas is a better name for a turtle. A tortoise. Cone doing an HT stream. You mean Co, as in Co Carnage? What's he streaming? I'm gonna get out of bed to use the toilet. Oh, on, you found yourself here? Oh, a hot tub stream. Co Carnage is doing a hot tub stream. Oh, he's doing a charity thing at the moment, right? Excuse me, boy. I mean, I'm up for it. Let's host him after, shall we? He's in there with Zeke. Press 1 to host Co Carnage's hot tub stream at the end of this. They're in purple suits. Everybody go over there and donate some money to charity. And here I am messing with the shit truck, precisely. For no good benefit to society whatsoever. Tippy the shit truck. To be honest, it's not tipped for a while. It's going to do it now. And I'm going to be editing this bit into the best of as usual. Get in there. I washed Volder Tort in a basin. I should have streamed that. Did he kick off? Did he scratch at you? I don't suppose that I don't approve their use of hot tub streams. It's supposed to be a naked lady painting her nipples with a jacuzzi in the background. 1 out of 10. No, Eric, that's not a hot tub stream, you bigot. That's just chatting. I think the reason he pisses and shits everywhere is because you've giving him that name. I think it's his. It's a family members that he's looking after. But I think you should call him Thomas in the house, and he might behave more. Or just standing slightly off camera with the countdown to when they'll come on that just resets. That's the one. With like 18-inch nails. Pointing at the iPad, the greasy iPad, with a timer on it. Thomas is docile. Alright, pal. Why go inside, right? I agree. Thank you. Still OnlyFans, what the fuck are you doing? Both. They do OnlyFans, but for the most part they use Twitch as a way to reach a bigger audience with their OnlyFans link. How many people were watching that stream just to see if something actually happened versus people who are actually just thirsty as fucking thick as shit? Trouble is, ads were sent to all of them soon. So, either way. Oh, hang on. Yeah, it's true. Let's go Dino Dance. Oh, fuck off, fucking poo pipe. Cats, good afternoon. I'm trying to dance in the poo pipe. I've never seen it so desperate to go back into. Well, everybody, brace yourselves. I appreciate you warming up, but just give it a second. Fuck, I've got to get back to town really quickly. It disconnects from the back of the truck, Drecker. It's a pain in the ass. Right. Yeah, that's enough. I need to get back to town. Thank you, sir. Sorry about that. It may have looked weird to you, but that's because it was weird. Right, I need a drink really quick. Let's get back. No, you can't reattach it, Drecker, is what I'm saying. It just falls off and it's gone. Sometimes, as well, if I disconnect it from the back of the truck, it pulls it out of your hand and it all falls curled up neatly in the bottom of the sewage well, so you're even more screwed than you were before. Alright, now. Home. Not home. Back to town. There's been a few times where the poo pipe has been disconnected and it just curls up into the bottom and it's impossible to get it back until you have to save and come back in. And we all remember the one time where it disconnected so violently that it flew up to space and got really long. It was like this massive big squiggle in the sky that was going from horizon to horizon. That was a bad day. Can I get up to town in 15 minutes? A driver of my Caliber. Easy. Cubics, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Welcome back. 15 minutes. 14, no, 16 minutes. Come on. With My Summer Car potentially coming to a close, don't forget we're almost on the final world of Polybridge 3 as well. This stream is going to go from My Summer Car and Polybridge, which it's been for like 8 months, to Fallout 4 and Teardown. Just enjoying your last days at home, going to the USA on Saturday for work. Damn. Where are you based, Cubics? Where are you from? Is it a long journey? From Latvia? Shit, that is a long journey. You're going to be there for a while? Can't just ask where people are from, Stubbler. Where are you from, Siddles? Siddles sat there with his fucking face painted blue, saying it's rude to know where people are from. Have I got my belt on? Yeah. There we go. It's a big secret, though. If you read what Siddles just wrote, you've doxed him. Depending on how the connected flights go, it's around 15 hours in the air for 3 months. Damn. Oh, at least you're there for long enough to justify the travel, right? That's pretty good. Hope all that goes well. Actually, that reminds me. A few of you might be familiar with somebody that's watched almost all of this playthrough and talks only regularly, called Min Seong from Korea. 2 days ago, he is now no longer allowed to watch Twitch because they've closed Twitch in his country. And he came in the other day and said, "This is the last day I'll ever be able to watch, so thank you and goodbye." Isn't that wild?
And now for the latest in the cheeky news. Not
Fucking hell,
content
so
simply
then.
beating the game, he's now attempting to finish it backward. Good luck, Cheeky.
He's just going to have to VPN his way around it, but they said it's going to be a bit more difficult than that, so... And it's sad. I have to watch the VOD instead. The Baltics one is somewhere I want to visit sometimes. Get your dinghy, get in the Humber, and it'll won't take you long. With headwind. 3 months is the max travel. Oh, it's the visa. Yeah, it's the visa limit, isn't it? 3 months. Yeah. Otherwise, it's not worth going there for less. Yeah, 90 days. An Arbroath, a pirate metal band. Smugglers. What are the two doing there? That's a dog in sight, if ever I've seen one. Thank you for coming over via the legal routes, it's appreciated. So that's how you do it. You get your country to... What is this? This is sinister and I don't like it. Get your country to shut down Twitch. That's the only way to get out of here. That's what Mina's saying, Ziddles, yeah. Because that guy lit himself on fire. What, on the Rage Against the Machine cover? That was all staged. It was in Industrial Light and Magic Studio in... I can't remember where it is. Cost to stream in Korea is stupidly expensive. Just reading Twitch's announcement on it, yeah. Still, it's sad though, isn't it? For him to just... The fact they came in and said it was heartbreaking. We need to get a crew together to bust him out in a dangerous /heist /assault on an elephant's back. I don't know, Stubbler. That sounds dangerous. Yeah, that's what I was saying. To break him out of Korea. Oh. Like Satan's saying, Eric, it's streaming costs and stuff that it just wasn't making enough money. But us without a friend, that's sad. But think about the people that have been making a living on Twitch. People have been making millions, having an extremely successful career out of nowhere on Twitch. Gone. Yeah, it's not bad. It's just it was just too expensive, so they had to just Twitch couldn't afford to justify the cost. What video? I still can't believe that idiot security guard was pointing a gun at the guy while he's still burning. What's... Hang on a minute, I've missed something. Is there actually somebody that... What's happened? His career has fairly strong domestic alternative. Yeah, true. Globally, though, they're cut off a little bit, aren't they? Oh, some guy actually self-immolated a few days ago, I didn't realise. I thought Easy Green was talking about the guy from Rage Against the Machine. To protest the Israel war. Bloody hell. Where at? Can I fill this up? Would you all be alright with just sitting and listening to this thing get filled up? Streamed it on Twitch. Guy from the US Air Force shouting "Free Palestine" as a bird. Is it possible for that to have any effect though? Like, as tragic and haunting as it is, it also feels a bit senseless. Not to get into the discussion of the debate on the whole thing, but on the conflict itself. I don't know if that's ever going to do anything. Some guy set himself on fire, and some guy ran at him with a gun pulled. The guy was 100% lit on fire for about a minute at the time. Senseless, yeah. I don't know if it's ever going to fix anything or get anybody to change or what. I don't know if I'm being cynical there or not. 40 seconds from the spark to him dropping on the ground. Christ. Maybe I should have stayed in my meeting. Well, don't worry, kid. Now you're back. I'm going to treat you to a really nice noise. No, it's not silence. It's this. Enjoy. They're like the same people who starve. I think hunger strike. It's like this guy's about to die and you could stop it. It's going to happen anytime now. But if you set yourself on fire, like Eric said, I know 40 seconds is a long time when you're on fire, but it's not like we could. It's like, quick, get out of Palestine. We've got 35 seconds left. Quick, quick. It's not. What can you? I don't know. We used to parrot the line from The Office, we need a new plague, but we tried that and that didn't work either. Yeah, because we all sat around and decided and realised that being in such extreme binaries when it comes to political opinions is actually quite fun. Then it got worse. Look, in 2020 is not that far away yet. Yeah, it's only 2018. Probably right, Scott, yeah. I get it, Drecker, but I don't know if somebody's going to respond to it in any kind of action, I don't know. Mentally disturbed, but he clearly knew what he was doing. Yeah, but if you clearly knew what you were doing and you set yourself on fire in a public space, a lot of people have conviction and do things that you would deem unstable, right? A samurai committing seppuku was a protest. I don't know if it's easy to just not dismiss, but the people that can do something do not have the capacity for empathy. But even if you're to assume that they aren't all evil demon gremlins and generalise like that, I don't know if. Yeah, I don't. As tragic as it is, and as sort of major as a thing it is to do for your cause, I just don't see any action. I don't know. I don't know where you can go with it. Let's have this as the thumbnail. Let's make this look the most boring stream in history, and have this as the thumbnail. The single most boring thing you can do in my Suncare. More and more companies and governments are realising that if you just stall for a few months, people forget it all about the thing. Exactly. Exactly. Because our attention span for scandal has got so short now that it is literally impossible for anything to stick. If it would actually cause something to be done, it wouldn't have been necessary given the slaughter we've witnessed in Gaza. Yeah, I mean, but that's getting into... I'm just talking about less about the actual conflict, because that's a different discussion, but more about the potency of the protest. Thank you very much. Alright, we've got 5 minutes. What can we do with 5 minutes? I mean, I know what I'll do for 1 minute, given this fucking knobhead and what he did to my car. How'd that sound? Thumbnail looks a bit like a sandworm from Doom, and that shit's hitting cinemas tonight, so it could be huge. Also helps to do something outrageous, but lesser than what people are talking about. There's more Doom. I commend you, Scott, if your porcelain sacrifice. I did a seppuku this morning while on the toilet. Don't.
Oi saatana.
Okay, this is frustrating. What is there? Is there anything that needs doing while I'm here? I can't go and empty the shit truck, can I? Because it'll probably take longer than 5 minutes. The shit truck is full and it needs it. What do I need from the shop regarding the car? I'm pretty much alright for everything, actually. Oh, Dune Part 2 is releasing at midnight tonight. I could go and have a drink, I suppose. Tell you what. Right, how the fuck does this thing work? What do you do again? We put money in. If I win on this, am I allowed to be happy? It's alright for everything except your weight.
Oi saatana.
Right, and then we spin, right? No, that's the wrong button. What I meant is in this video is no worse than some of the other clips we've seen from over there. It doesn't wow people the same way it did when that monk did it back in the 60s. Yeah, it's kind of like a thing that we know exists, isn't it, in a weird way? Alright, I don't know how this works. Let's put 10 in. Fuck it, we're going for it. I won 2 politicians and a penny. Let's put that on 1, then we've got 10 goes, I think. And then if I spin... Penny. Politician. If I keep that, and then... Why is it not giving me the option to... I don't get it. Did I win, or did I all just go inside? This thing's stuck as well. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know how to work these. Put money in, press button, and lose. Is how you do it. I mean, that works. Okay, we've got Mark Hamill. Politician. Mark Hamill. Pretty good. So, what if I was to hold those two and see if we can get Mark Hamill again? Oh, so close. We're going all in. Just another 10 out of 10 horror to toss in the pile. Yeah, precisely. Doomhouse isn't for happiness. Alright, I want to get 3 Mark Hamills. I didn't even know I had a camel. Yeah, I do it! I'm assuming I can't... Oh. Okay, one more. I wish Uncle would stop dying in the background. So that seems to be the... Okay. What? Oh, I thought I was in for a winner there. Alright, I've wasted my life. Red's hold, blue's to change the stake. And what does yellow do? Reset. Or pay out. Did I just get any money? Have I got any time left? Okay, I've got 2 minutes before the stream ends. So if I put 5 in, and that's 1, yellow cashes out. Gene Hackman, damn. Politicians come real cheap, to be fair, and they'll poo on your floor. So, if I spin... 336, remember... Oh! Fucking hell. Imagine. So if I cash out now... No, wait. 2 Adam West and a Gene Hackman, I know. Okay, we've got Tucker Carlson, Gene Hackman, and who's that? No. Who's worth most? Who's all these nerds? Whoever that is on the right, is that Reagan? We need monies. That guy's expensive as fuck. Look at that guy, going for it. Oh, shit. Oh! Cash out. Help! I don't know what I'm doing. Still don't know what I'm doing. Tucker Carlson. Gene Hackman. No, Adam West. And, you know what? This thing's a piece of shit. So are you. Sorry.
Joo, ja voidaan väliin.
Actually, he's going to be shut by the time I come back in tomorrow, isn't he? I need to eat something. Can I have... Imagine. Oh, this is bad. I shouldn't be doing this. I'm better than this. Alright, 55 is called on the clock. This is the end of today's stream. This is the end of My Summer Car for this week. Next week, I'm hoping to complete the rally and finally finish playing My Summer Car. But for now, I'm going to sit on the floor outside the shop as the sun goes down and eat a full P word to myself raw. Because you don't get £265 by being it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody stopping by for My Summer Car. Welcome to all the new followers. I love you all very much. That is it for My Summer Car for this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday of every week. And I will see you tomorrow for a bit of bonus Polybridge. How about that? Only 5 people are allowed in tomorrow's Polybridge stream because it's been a wild week. Thank you all for being here, though. I love you all. Can you spray paint? I've tried, actually, Siddles. You can't. No. Trade, welcome to the stream. I wonder if you can ride the bicycle. I can't do that either. Tried it once. He can ride it straight into the back of Thandia's car. Alright, see you on Monday for more My Summer Car. The next rally attempt is on Monday, so it's going to be Monday, Wednesday rally from this point forward until we actually beat. I need to shave only 35 seconds off a 14-minute run, and then we can finally say that the entire to-do list is done, and we can live happily ever after. However, if you fancy joining for marbles, we're going to do one run and pick a winner from today's stream, but you must be in the Doomhouse Discord, which is linked down below, and we can get on with it from there. For now, thank you all. We'll get the fuck out of my house. Oh god, Cellist's here. Everybody give Cellist a round of applause for his 100,000 channel point message. However, let's play marbles. As you can all see from the scores in the top left, the Doomhouse Discord is split down the middle between the greens and the oranges. And not only are the players split down the middle, but also the score. 28 to 28. The scores are tied. The greens have come back from an 8-point deficit recently, and thanks to Gwynblade yesterday, they're now, once again, level. The greens could retake the lead for the first time since January if they can get the win today. If, and only if, you are in the Doomhouse Discord and you would like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password, and I will check whether you are a green or an orange of the Doomhouse Discord, and if you are, you will get a marble, and if your marble wins, you get to take the lead for your team. Imagine. You also get a golden name in Discord and the person of the century of the day title. Cellist, good work on the highlighted message. Was it worth it? Welcome to the stream. Well spent, he says. Charles, welcome to the stream as well. The password for today is... Dry ice. Shay, welcome to the stream as well. I have a Stroop waffle. Show off is what you are. Alright, we've got Trim for the greens. Scott. Jesus. Scotty for the greens. Siddles for the oranges. Southend for the greens. For the oranges. Wayward, welcome to the stream. How's it going? For the oranges. Good to see you. Alcarion for the oranges. Drecker for the greens. Cax for the greens. Harry for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Cellist for the greens. Easy Green for the greens. Eric for the greens. Shake, good afternoon, for the oranges. 6-4 for the greens. Cardi for the greens. Lundios, welcome to the stream, good afternoon, for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Martin for the greens. It's a Discord competition, Cubics. If you're in the Discord, I can give you a marble. They split in 2 teams and they fight for marbles at the end. Martin for the greens. Am I out of the My Summer Car section, by the way? Can't remember if I did it or not. Satan for the oranges. Mindright for the oranges. Mina for the oranges. Somebody check what colour Cubics is in Discord for me if you can. And Jamie for the greens. 25 marbles if Cubics is. I think you're in the Discord, I'm fairly sure. Yeah, you are. Let me check. Let me just get it checked. You definitely are. See, I can't fucking tell because the streamer mode. You are a green, and Cubics for the greens. I got you, I got you. Alright, person of the century of the day to the winner. Golden name in Discord, and you get to be the person to win the 29th point for your team and take the lead. Oranges, do this. First person to pick up a piece of a goop. We've got Trim, Scotty, Siddle, Sothan, Kitten, Wayward, Alcarion, Drekka, Caps, Harry, Tagslack, Cellist, Easy Green, Eric, Shake, 6-4, Cardi, Lundios, Chaz, Martin, Satan, Mindright, Mina, Jamie, and Cubics. 9 oranges and 16 greens. Eric's first on my screen, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 presses of the random button gets us to the level Rusty Remnant. I love this one. The record holder for this is a banger. 25 marbles into the race. It is 25, right? This could be a full top 10 green. Don't let it happen. Oranges win this. 3, 2, 1. Let's begin. Oranges have 9, greens have 60. Almost double. I think there's been 2 occasions this year where the oranges have had more marbles. However, the record holder on this level is the entire country of Albania. Rusty Remnant is the level. We go in 3, 2, 1. It's gold marbles day, everyone. You all look smashing. That was a very fast drop from Sothan. Good work. Can he make it stick? Mina, however, straight out looking for a second point of the week. Sothan on this left-hand side. Alcarion and Mina have gone to the right. Martin's here as well. Shake, Satan, everybody. Can Mindright get his first point of the year? And he goes through the bobbly bits effortlessly, as does Martin, Alcarion, and Sothan. We've got 2 greens and 2 oranges in the front 4 as we speak. The oranges, massively underrepresented, might be able to pull something out here. Come on, Daddy needs a point in 2024, says Mindright. Mina skipped past those bullshits very well there, meaning that the top 3 is now 2 oranges and a green. Mina, Alcarion, and Martin in first, second, and third. Sothan for the greens has dropped back. Despite having half the marbles, the oranges have managed to get 3 marbles in the top 4 as we speak. Lovely. Can Mina get a second point of the year? We've got a tumbler and a spinner or 2 in our future. It's a long level, this one. Albania did it in just under 3 minutes. My willy's too big and it's slowing me down. Yeah, there was actually quite a good prediction. You was the biggest benefactor, not benefactor, the biggest beneficiary. Is that what you said to the prediction yesterday? Martin got out with the spinner. There's so much orange behind him. Kitten, Satan, Mindright, Alcarion, Tagslack, and Mina. Out of the top 7, only Martin is there for the greens. If Martin can't do this, the oranges are going to get this point. Can Martin do this? He can. He just stays out ahead of Kitten. Martin's going to fuck it, Kitten. Get the overtake. There it is. He's still in the lead. Stop him. Oh, this is so orange. Jamie and Lundios are approaching to try and help Martin, but Martin is the only hope for the greens. The oranges might be able to do this again with barely any marbles. Martin has to get through this perfect. That's bad from Martin. Get him. They both fucked it as well. They can't hold momentum. Lundios has taken 4th place. Somehow the oranges... Yes, that's good. Is that good? That's put Martin on the other path. Satan's right behind him. Martin is absolutely steaming into the lead now. Can Satan get the overtake? Come on, oranges. I know there's not many of us, but that doesn't mean that you need to let Martin win marbles. Alex level as well, Harry, yeah. It's got the split level thing, but it doesn't actually affect it too much. It doesn't actually affect, like, watchability or whatever. Satan's asking Martin to slow down. Can one of these bobbly bits stop Martin? Martin hits the corner. Satan's trying. I think the bobbly bits are going to screw Martin and the oranges get this. Watch. Oh, is Mindright going to overtake? Oh, Mindright might get his first point of the year. Mindright just gets around Satan. And that's it. The oranges retake the lead. 9 oranges beat 16 greens. The podium positions only has 1 green in third. The greens have done what the greens always do. Had an overwhelming advantage and fucked it. Mindrate's got his point for the year. Congratulations, Mindrate. He's been fiending for this. Satan was looking for yet another to add to his title, but Mindrate just took it. Satan, think of it this way. You may have just missed out on your... Let me check. Scores are in the pins, though. You may have missed out on your 3rd point of the year, Satan, but what has just happened is Mindrate's got yet another orange in Eurovision. Mindrate good work. 3 minutes and 4 seconds. Albania did it in 15 seconds faster, imagine. Nearly 25. My giant Willie, I'm cursed. Alright, Chalice and Shake fell from the level. Cardi Trim 6-4 Sokan, that was a bad run. Mindrate, however, is your person of the century of the day.
Rob bed again. Shit marbles. No funs.
Man, you have had some bad luck in these last few weeks. And look at this, everybody. The Greens finally tied the scores, and the Oranges have now got 298 points. That was a typo. 29 points. The Greens just catch up, and the Oranges rub their bumhole in their faces. So good. So good. But for now, let's get out of here. Mike, thank you for the bits. Thank you all for the bits today. Appreciate it. Mindrate's your person of the century of the day. The Oranges have done it again. 29 to 28 in favour of the Oranges, and I am raiding very shortly, so I'm going to speed through this. If you'd like to compete in marbles, there'll be another one tomorrow. There'll be a stream races at the end of tomorrow's stream as well, because tomorrow's fucking Polybridge. Thank you all for being here. The scores are in the pins. If you'd like to keep up on who has what. Not a bad stream. Made some money, sorted some stuff out. Cars ready to go. Rally again on Monday. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the bits, the host, the raise, the subs, and everything this week. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, mostly for just sitting here and talking shit with me in an afternoon. It might be the end of my summer car next week. Imagine. I've somehow muted Siddles' bits. We'll play your bits that can play us out, Siddles. How about that? Right, thank you for the spot. I love you all. Sign up for Bonk if you fancy it in the Discord. All sign-ups are information, and all information is good for planning. So if you fancy joining us, make sure you hit the sign-up button. But that is it. I'm getting out of here. Keep an eye out for Alkirion, who's probably live right now because it's not Wednesday. Look out for Kilobits. Look out for Cheeky. Look out for Chrisman. Look out for anybody that might be live right now. But for now, I'm getting out of here. The final word comes from Siddles today. I love you all. Thank you all. I will see you all tomorrow. But Mindrate, Easy Green, Siddles, Cellist, Satan, Mindrate, Martin, Trim, Mina, Eric, Harry, your person of the century of the day, Mindrate, and everybody else. The final word from Eric is the meek shall inherit a leak. And we're going to let Siddles play us out.
The Greens are like a tsunami, overwhelming, cause nothing but trouble, nobody wants them, complete disaster, but then when it comes to the one thing that would benefit them by completely destroying everything, they are more like the kiddies wave pool. Fucking losers.
You stinky little bitch.